Cats are brown now.
Is like calico cat orange?
No, calicos are like
They're specifically Taitian.
No.
No,
and that's only female cats.
Yeah.
Like it's actually like a genetic thing.
99% of them at least are female.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's like when they're black,
Okay.
like tan and white.
Oh, okay.
But like for example, like if a Maine Coon could also be orange, right? So if he was a
Yeah, I
Maine
mean
Coon-
he's not a Maine Coon.
Okay.
Like he's probably more of just your
Come on.
kind of generic domestic. I think he's
about
like
a
a
quarter
unique.
shell?
I think he's just like
Okay.
a street cat. Like she got him from the humane.
Well, there is like a race of super cats being generated out on the streets these days.
I believe that.
There's a race. I want to know about the
Cats
super
are-
bears. They're super
Cats
cats.
are cats are apex predators in most urban environments.
Yeah.
Where they kind of manage to take over cities. They're destroying bird populations.
Well, what I've noticed is that, at least in like a lot of neighborhoods, you get like bigger and bigger cats because they like get more dominant, so they get to mate more, and so eventually you just have like infinite like giant cats.
How long after if humans just disappeared? Not like in a nuclear contest, if humans were just gone, how long would it take for cats to get
Just take
like
over.
tiger lion size? And
Probably
like,
not
fill-
very.
Fill that niche in the food chain.
When they start rebuilding the cities?
I don't know. That'd be interesting.
So they might start flying.
But that's like how the
cats?
Yeah, like gliding cats, like they jump from skyscrapers and they kind of glide.
The
Like,
armpit skin.
Yeah, like
flying
lizards.
squirrel type thing.
yeah.
but something will always fill one of those evolutionary gaps for
Yeah.
sure. Like when all the wolves died out in Minnesota, the coyotes just came north and to do the same job. Like
Yeah, I mean, life finds a way,
if there's
right?
food, if there's a food source, something's gonna come in and either evolve to eat it or.
So then the real question is, how long would it take for them to evolve into dinosaurs?
That'd be some weird reverse evolution. Man. I think if dinosaurs are coming back, they're coming from birds.
That's the one that likes to smell your mouth.
If dinosaurs are coming back, birds are evolving into.
Oh, you don't want to see a
dinosaurs.
Catosaurus Rex?
That'd be cute.
It might be cute. I don't even know how that would be a possibility. If we're gone, though, some ostriches might just become like slowly evolve into dinosaurs.
Alright. The start for the. Oh, and April too, for some reason.
They've kind of figured out that with a lot of house cat species, they didn't actually come from any of the great cats, and that they shared an evolutionary ancestor. So what you're more likely facing is at least hundreds of thousands of years before they would be able to regress back into that.
Oh, damn.
Into the big one. Okay, I
More
just
likely to actually have the existing great cats on the continental U.S., of which there's only a few thousand.
yeah.
But their populations would explode in the face of no predators, which
Yeah.
we're their only predator right now.
Right.
Do you think it used to be gnomes?
The gnomes will return.
And my last
The
thing,
balls are gone.
Yeah, the gnomes are like the real life version of the lizard people.
I'm telling you, Hillary Clinton any day now, she's gonna take her face mask off and it'll be a gnome underneath.
Well, see, the gnomes don't.
three gnomes in a big coat.
Well, see, the gnomes don't have to like hide in the center of the Hollow Earth or anything, because they can just hide in the center of Alex's hollow ass.
and the last thing I'll say about this is if Alex did fossilize as a gnome, I just like that like thousands of years from now, we'd be the only living proof that gnomes were real.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man. You're gonna
Alex,
be the
you were
only
the only
reason
true
anyone knows
gnome.
about him.
I hate to say it.
Holy
I
sure
hate
no.
to say it, man. But there, in the last year, there have been so many gnomes produced
Yeah.
that I think they're guaranteed
Per
to
capita.
survive in the fossil record.
It'll be like
yeah.
gnomes and
There's so many gnomes in the world right now.
They're gonna assume they're a real species for sure.
Yeah,
I
gnomes
mean,
are,
like they like the representations of like. I hope not. They're gonna find like a fucking Home Goods or something, and they're gonna
Gnome
be
Goods,
like,
you mean.
they're gonna be like, the gnomes were worshipped like gods. Look at all of these figurines that the people kept in their houses.
they might even be like the defining cultural artifact of our like era.
yeah. Then that could be the only thing left of all human civilization, dude. It could be gnomes.
I hope.
Gnomes and styrofoam.
So is the only attack button really square?
Triangle is your like special moves.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
build
I
up
did
a little-
one of those. Yeah.
You have to build up a little bit of a meter. That's what that blue one is.
Oh, and don't forget the chemicals that make up Teflon. That'll be in the water supply for the next few hundred million years.
But that's not gnome, so it's not as exciting.
There could be Teflon gnomes.
Ooh, that's a good point.
They should so they can know
so that they don't stick.
The last thing we want is a sticking out.
That's the only thing Alex wants.
That's the only thing Alex owns.
Circle is dodge.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't think this game is going to take us very long to clear through.
Yeah.
I like that it's just a checking his phone. I can relate to that.
Yeah, they did have a lot of good, like, old school animation stuff from... Now, has anyone played the original that this is a
Just
sequel
doing
to?
office.
Oh, I can't beat up these guys.
They'll get it.
I threw a modem in. Or a monitor in. Fuck you.
I don't think a modem would hurt very much. Those things are pretty tiny.
I like that Casey Jones had like a Goku spirit
energy
bomb
blast.
move. Yeah.
Ah.
Master Rat.
I don't know who that is, but... Found him. Yeah, has anyone played the original game that this is a sequel to? Like, the
Yeah, I
arcade
played
game?
the arcade game.
That is one of the... I mean, that is one of the best, like, arcade games, I think. Not that I'm, like... exactly of the age group to have spent a ton of time in them, but it is like how many have stood the test of time to the point that people wanted a sequel to it.
So, is this like the Foot Clan's soundstage? Or?
No, it's
No,
like,
this is like their restaurant.
it's a movie. It's like a
They
movie
got Lazarus
studio.
sitting back.
Yeah, that's why I said that's that soundstage. Like
It is a movie studio, and this is one of the sets. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, why do they have a movie studio?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think
That's
it's
what I
their
was
movie
wondering. That's what I
studio.
was trying
I
to
think it's
figure
a
out.
movie studio.
What kind of
I
movies
don't
do you think
it's
they
the
make?
Foot. I don't know.
The Foot owns all the cooking shows.
It might be
I mean,
Rachel
they
Ray for all I
they
know.
were cooking when we got in here. Like they were actually.
Well, they were doing office work too.
Well,
so-
Rachel Ray is staffed by a lot of ninjas now, I guess.
Rachel Ray was always a supervillain, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you watch their show enough, you know.
Yeah,
I honestly don't know enough
you
about
don't
that.
have you don't know any Ray lore.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You don't
Rachel
know-
Ray
You don't know any Rachel Ray lore. Dude.
Well, if anything, the coolest of all the daytime cooking people is not Ellen and Martha Stewart.
Oh yeah.
I like when
Ellen
Gordon
Stewart.
Ramsay screams at people.
I like when she cooks the books, man.
That's good. Oh, I wanted to beat up the big man.
Didn't she like not
He'll
pay
be like a
taxes
boss
or
at
whatever?
some point.
No, insider trading.
That's right.
People at the companies were telling her like financial data before they released it to the public.
Have you guys seen that the creator of Sonic has gotten arrested twice for insider trading in the last like month?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like,
Why
they found
are
one case.
people telling him what's going on in the business world?
I don't know.
What corporation's
How
calling him
successful
like,
is it?
hey, just so you know.
He's like, oh, cool, thanks for the investment advice, bro.
It's probably more along the lines of like, hey, I have this insider knowledge about Nintendo, and I'm going to put a bunch of stocks that are dependent on Nintendo's assets.
But do you think
Yeah.
anyone would actually telling
Yeah, I was
him?
just like, why?
And I was just like, is he important enough?
Imagine it's like a big amount of money that they're asking.
Yeah, it's probably.
That's probably true.
They give him like a Quizno sandwich.
That's probably true. It's a Quiznos. He's like, you have to bring a Quiznos sandwich to the judge, and then you can...
He's like, can I not get any rats in this or whatever?
Well, I have to ask, how many other
He's like, make sure you stop it.
Do you know about the Quiznos commercial?
what?
The Quiznos commercial with the rats?
They got a pepper box!
How is that a good advertisement?
Oh, it wasn't 30 minutes.
We're gonna make you watch that later.
They got the kind of complaints at the FCC that they got for things like Janet Jackson, when she had that nip slip. Like it was a major event at the FCC. Like the phones were ringing off the hook. People
And
demanding.
it was
this-
just because they thought the commercial sucked.
Yeah, they thought it was so
right.
annoying that they didn't want to see it ever again.
And that's
So
why
they,
you don't
they
see
called.
Quiznos
They wanted the
anymore.
government to step in because the commercial
Yeah.
was too annoying.
It It wasn't even offensive. It was just irritating.
It is.
They made an irritating ad, and that just fucking...
Is he Cowboy Bebop?
Well, and they followed that up by a
Cowboy Bebop.
by an oven
Bebop and
that catches a rat.
Rocksteady's a rhino.
And that was basically the end. People didn't really want to give players another chance anymore after that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would have.
Dude, when that sandwich oven that you're supposed to convince me I want my sandwich to go in is going, put it in me, Dave. How am I supposed to feel when I go into the restaurant? How am I supposed to feel when I go to the restaurant and see that oven and think about what it's going to do in my sandwich?
That was also Quiznos, right?
That was also good.
Yep.
Yeah,
They had all the worst
Kim, are you
commercials.
familiar with that commercial? Elaborate.
I think we have a lot of stuff to show Tim later.
Yeah. You don't have to. You don't. No, there's actually good Quiznos lore. I've. Their downfall really did come down to their advertising. Like it really did
You
turn people
gotta
off on it.
elaborate for him on that one.
On the sexual harassment oven?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like they had one of those ovens with like conveyor belt, like Potbelly has or whatever, where it would like put the sandwich through the oven and it'd come out toasted on the other side. And he's like, and the oven's just like it's talking, but it just kind of has like the light like blinking or whatever to indicate that it's speaking, and it's just like. Put it in me, Dave. And just like sexually harassing this guy about the sandwich.
You can see why Quiznos went out of business.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And then there's that rat commercial.
Well, they weren't rats; they were sponge monkeys.
Right.
Sponge
monkeys.
monkeys.
I forgot about that. They just look like rats.
Spooge monkeys.
Have you seen this commercial?
No, I think rats are monkeys.
They're sponge monkeys. You don't know what a sponge monkey is? How could you not know that?
I didn't know what that was before.
Yeah, dude, the spooge monkeys.
Spooge monkeys. Those are bonobos.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I can't believe Sponge Monkey commercial and the moaning oven and the downfall of Quiznos.
Yeah, no, it would
make you hungry?
It was 100% on the because Quiznos had decent food.
Yeah, it was alright.
Especially
It was
before
hot,
it
at
was
least.
before a lot of the new sandwich chains and everything showed up, so like it was way better than Subway.
What? Yeah. Then they start the toasting sandwiches.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, Subway did it because they did it. That's the only reason.
So I guess, good job, Quiznos. You gave us toasted Subway. Better than raw Subway.
It's like
the only way to phrase it.
that's like thanks Blockbuster. You eventually died for Netflix.
Yeah, you just felt bad during the last few of the Blockbuster.
What do we do with a newspaper?
I don't know what that does. That unlocks something.
I would still rather go to Blockbuster than use Netflix, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, some of the stuff that's on Netflix, yeah.
What's going on in these bags? Oh, okay.
Other guys.
I thought somebody was like fucking in there.
Maybe it was when in the Wicker Man.
Yeah, those are the sponge monkeys.
Did you look up from the commercial or just actual?
Yeah, she found the commercial.
Oh yeah.
The sponge monkeys are actually. The sponge monkeys actually are like a thing that somebody in like England made up. I thought.
Yeah,
They're like a minor meme before the commercial.
right. Yeah, it was one of the first things to kind of go viral or whatever. So they hired those people to make them a Quiznos commercial, and it was terrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, the fact that Subway is still around, considering their mascot was Jared Fogle.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Yeah, Subway somehow managed to become one of those things that probably just can't.
It won't go away.
It's
Yeah.
just too big. It's
like
the same.
To start a
Yeah.
Subway. If you have 50 grand burning a hole in your pocket, you can open a Subway in a week.
Yeah.
That is fucking absurd.
That is absurd.
I mean, one of the reasons that Subway even like got created as a franchise business was the fact that you didn't have to have like a grill and hoods and like all this infrastructure. Like
Yeah.
they were like,
They were probably pissed when they had to start putting in those toaster ovens.
well, I mean, you still don't have to have a hood for those. I mean, the most expensive,
No, it's
one of the
it's
most
a
expensive
toaster.
things in opening a restaurant is to put in the ventilation system for
Yep.
a grill. Like those things are like $100,000 or more.
The restaurant I work in is like, you know, right next to a couple other restaurants.
Yeah.
And I swear, one of the other places, someone that works there is going in the back alley and smoking weed all the time because it comes into the restaurant, into the kitchen through the ventilation system from the outside of the building. So like the kitchen sometimes will just smell like weed.
Yeah.
I swear, I wish it was us, folks.
It like doesn't really drift past the kitchen. Really, like you can only smell it if you're back
Right.
there because there's so many ovens and things that can overpower it. But so like the customers, I don't think can tell. But
That's good. You'd have a lot of complaints if they could. Or maybe just a lot of high customers.
I mean, I feel like that would be good for business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's like when they sell Girl Scout cookies outside the dispensaries.
Oh yeah, they know what they're doing.
I'm like, those kids are smart. Those are the smart kids.
They know where the high people are.
The people who need cookies.
Yeah. They also, I mean, yeah.
Would you guys trust the street pizza?
If I was a mutant turtle,
Probably.
Well, maybe that's why they're mutants.
Yeah. Or Danny.
Not even the
DeVito.
chemicals. It's really just the pizza.
Yeah.
Well, they live in a sewer. Their standards are pretty low. I mean,
That's a good point.
How clean are the tables that they eat off of in the sewer, really?
Yeah, that's a good
They
point.
looked pretty clean in that 1990 movie, you know.
Yeah, that was a clean sewer.
Yeah.
It's gotta be an oxymoron.
It was the most sterile sewage you've ever had.
Sewage you could drink.
Sterile.
Hey man, they're talking about how that's what California's gonna get for growing those almonds, dude. God coming with a reckoning. They're gonna have to drink that reclaimed water. They're just-
That actually is what they're gonna be
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
They fucked up
That's-
so much land and
That's
water.
what they get for trying to grow almonds over there in California. The most water-intensive crop. Let's grow 80% of the world's supply in a desert.
Mexico has a shit ton of alfalfa farms in the
Yeah.
middle of the desert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. But so now they're just gonna be sending raw sewage to a spaghetti strainer, picking out the chunks and sending it right to your tap.
Ooh. You have to have a net on your fucking sink.
I mean, you're gonna need a water purifier per glass.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be working overtime, man.
That's why I'm glad we live here.
Not
There's
California.
like 30%. There's like 30%
They're
of
gonna
the
go- we're
world's
gonna have
fresh water.
We're gonna have to fight those Californians for our
Yeah,
water.
they're gonna come for our water, dude.
Kind of
They do want to build a pipe.
Southern Power, south of the metropolitan, there is a California-based water bottling plant
Yeah.
that is being proposed that wants 300 million gallons annually out of this aquifer. That
I say
covers,
we
like,
kill them.
Yeah, it's like
Well, the good news is California's built.
400,000 people or something. use that
Can we save Donatello there?
shit.
Oh shit.
What happened? It's
oh,
fine,
yeah.
it's fine.
I don't know what button does.
We got you,
I think I
man.
got
We're
somebody
getting
got
out here
you.
together, not at all, man.
Somebody got you.
I think that was me.
Probably.
I don't know. If somebody's down, hold down, go up to them and hold L1. Let's
Hold it. Okay.
Hold it
I
down.
wasn't holding it.
So many freaking bombs, dude. Oh my God.
Oh, wait.
You got this much. Are you dangling a pizza in
I
front of
I
me?
thought it was
That's
teabagging.
amazing.
I thought it was
Did I send him a
teabagging.
text message? How do I
Dangling
save
a
you?
pizza.
No, I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
I died trying to save things.
Oh, no,
Keep
no,
getting
no,
hit,
no,
so I
no,
can't
no,
save
no,
him.
no, no. All right.
Just fucking.
Oh, you just drop back in anyway.
Whoever.
there, you have like a limited number of lives, I think, per level.
We got him.
But also that's per level, and we just beat the level. So
Should we just do it? Whoever dies and then hands off the controller.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the one that lost the life. So.
Okay.
There you go.
Tag him in.
We got the Pacifist
Raphael.
Award.
Fewest enemies defeated.
No, Raphael won the Pacifist Awards. I don't know who that is.
Oh.
That was it.
Oh, that was me. Yeah.
Good job, Pacifist.
You only killed 25 people.
Yeah, that's what Pacifist means.
You think it's how serial killers talk to themselves?
Yeah, you gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. You only got 3 heads in your fridge.
I need some fight milk.
What's a Langenstein?
No, what?
A Langenstein.
That's from Germany.
Is that like Rammstein's awkward cousin or something?
Yes.
Like,
I think that's the guy that wore those little round glasses.
oh, okay.
Anyone see that Netflix lost themselves about $675 million?
How'd they manage that?
Because they took Glass Onion out of theaters after about like a week in some places, 2 weeks in others.
And it went to exclusively
Netflix. And it performed, it was the best thing that weekend that it launched. Not to mention, it was available in an international audience.
A week, wait, 1 week or 2 weeks?
1 week in some places, and but like in a lot of theaters that did pre-screenings. So I guess it got 10 days maximum.
But that's great.
They got stopped with this switch to streaming and shit.
Well, that Barbarian movie is like
Yeah.
not getting a physical release at all.
Why?
They're just not putting it out on.
That's stupid.
Why though? Yeah, really.
Yeah, it's because it's just gonna be on streaming.
That's the
what?
future,
It's just gonna
dude.
be on streaming.
Nothing's gonna actually exist.
Oh, no hard media, so they can
Yeah. They can take it away
they
anytime.
rewrite media however they want.
Yeah, they can take it from you that way.
Yeah.
Barbarian was that honestly is probably my favorite movie this year.
Yeah, it's still mine, I think.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
it's pretty
it was-
intense.
Yeah.
I definitely like that was one movie where I was just like, what the fuck for
The
majority of it.
Ah, yeah, damn it!
Cars hurt.
Yeah, that is true. Words to live by, or perhaps to die by.
I don't know if we should be playing in the street, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems really irresponsible.
Yeah, it's not a great place.
Well, I'm dying.
Uh-oh. But,
Uh,
oh, somebody hit me so I could save your life.
It's fine. You
I keep getting hit.
Oh, I saved somebody's life.
You guys hit each other or what?
No, the stupid robots hit us.
This stupid, alright.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, god damn it. Splinter is gonna die.
Yeah.
Who's Splinter?
God,
Wait. Oh, God.
We all died, didn't we?
Yeah,
Oh, God damn it.
I'll try.
I died. That's the thing that sucks about trying to save lives, is you usually get killed.
Yeah. So don't save lives, only take lives.
Those are words. Words.
Stupid piece of shit.
Yeah, Barbarian and Everything Everywhere All at Once were like my two favorite movies.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah,
Northman was.
Oh yeah, that's up there.
Favorite things. Like
That's up there for sure.
I think I.
Oh shit. Okay.
Just let me die.
Are you Donatello?
Yeah, leave
I'll just try and keep the bullshitters off you guys.
I think it'd be for me to be Northman.
Okay,
or
I
Barbarian
see.
were my absolute favorites.
Okay.
Yeah. Which one?
Northman and Barbarian.
yeah.
I think.
I need that pizza.
Yeah.
I was really fond of the menu.
Well,
I haven't seen that one yet.
I haven't
Oh, I
seen
thought you were talking about the
yet.
menu in this game.
No, the menu with Ray Fiennes. That looks really good.
Like, I thought it was a fun movie.
Would you say it even looks
It
like it's
wasn't
fine?
the most solid
Shut up.
plot, but also like
That's usually Tim's turn.
it is just
That's true.
pretty fun to watch.
No.
Not in
What
the way
was
that
it?
people say Terminator is fun to watch.
Which Terminator? Genesis?
The
By
Dark Fate?
Terminator, I meant fucking Transformers. There we go.
Oh, that's a very different thing.
Yeah, very different thing.
I like Terminator. I mean,
Depends on which Terminator.
Yeah. But, yeah. Well, the thing about the Northman was it was pretty good, but for it being basically the Danish version of Hamlet, or that Hamlet was based on.
Yeah, like Viking Hamlet.
Well, I mean,
Hamlet or whatever that
Hamlet?
Hamlet
is
takes
the-
place in Denmark, though.
Yeah, but it's just like
Sorry.
one of the few improvements of Hamlet over the Danish version was that they had this kind of deception and focus
sure.
on psychology. That might have been hard to fit into a action Viking film, you know. But
Yeah, I mean, we're mostly just there to see the buff Vikings kick people around.
to see the butt fucking.
Buff Vikings
Oh, butt fucking.
kick people around. I mean, if you were there for the butt fucking, I guess good for you, but
Wait, the butt fucking.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
In the
just
You don't remember that part of the
Did
Northwest?
that happen in the Northman?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, something.
This is obnoxious. You can't get too close to it.
The Northman's ending just sums up. It's like a pack of dad going to get cigarettes.
How do you even attack this thing?
You gotta sort of like balance being getting close to it, but also moving at the last moment, and then
Use
like
the ultimate next to him,
fucking
and then-
dog.
Damn it.
Don't sit on my arm. I'm a little fucking busy.
Is Don I'm gonna. Someone's gonna. Whoever dies first has to head off there. Neither of us died. That sucks.
Sucks, did you say?
Yeah. Well, I want Sky to get a chance to play. I keep. Oh, okay. Let's see. Splinter is close to death.
It's so rare that I can get a hit in on this thing and not
Okay, now
have
I'm.
it back up on me.
Okay, who was Splinter?
I mean, I think didn't like most of us die.
Yeah,
I think every single person there.
Hold on, are we
Yeah.
implementing the rule where you die and then you get passed off, or are we like you die, you get passed off at the next level?
Whatever. I mean,
I'm gonna say this probably wouldn't be that fun to throw somebody else in there.
Yeah, I don't think
yeah,
it's really fair
that's
to
true.
start.
We can do a boss fight. I didn't think about that.
So I'll give her the controller in the next level.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh shit.
wow, this thing is obnoxious. We almost got it though.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
good.
Hey, get your fucking wheel out of here.
And that's why distracted driving is never okay.
Wrecking Ball War. Nice job, Raphael.
Yeah, you got some wrecking balls. Here you go, guy.
Just button mash.
Oh, just square is
Yeah.
basically.
Square is basically
Square's
attack.
your
This
attack.
is kind of like a jump, dodge sort of thing. This is like a sort of a heavier attack, and I think the other one is like a all right, your turn.
Basically, you can press anything and it will.
You'll sort of figure it out as you go. You're the rat. You're the rat. Of all the characters, one is a rat. You are him.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
This ain't gonna be a walk in the park.
So you're three.
Who said that? That sounds like a very old man.
I think that was that parrot. Yeah, the parrot was like, you know,
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. Parrots, old man, same thing.
Grumpy old Paris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's Paris all over this
Jesus,
fucking
this is an
place.
old folks' home?
Is this real?
Yeah, you can try the different buttons and see what they do.
Killed civilians.
Yeah. That'll teach
How
them-
dare you try to escape?
teach you to be unarmed.
What happened to your Second Amendment rights?
There's some combo abilities you'll kind of figure out as you go along.
There's this, one of the combos is to press square 4 times in a row, which I do frequently. So
Yeah.
I just press square a lot.
Oh, hey, we got Horton in here.
What's up,
Hey,
man? How's it going?
We're doing our Christmas special here.
Yeah, it's rats and turtles.
So, Merry Christmas,
turtle
everyone.
rat.
Everybody knows
That
that.
guy was just eating a popsicle. when
Yeah,
I
there was
killed him.
that's an ice cream. Well, I mean, no.
Oh,
I think I rated okay.
Yeah, looks pretty good, man. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Thanks
Yeah, we
for
got a lot of
that raid
people
on.
yeah. Thank you so much for that.
Sage is away at the moment. He's getting more cats.
He's a
He was
wizard.
the last person to die. Well, second to last person to die.
Once again, Cage leaves the stream in my less than capable hands.
Well, I mean, he's got so many cats, so he has to like.
Yeah, I understand, man. I mean, he's a herdsman. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, plus some of the cats he's like kind of rotate out, so he's gonna like give them away. So he's like wrapping them in like Christmas wrap and shit.
Good.
Yeah, it's very turtly.
It's very nostalgic. Good old arcade.
Yeah, it makes me very
Throwback.
nostalgic for Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, you know,
he's you know, it's a full-time job over there for Sage. You know, he's he's doing the hardest job in the world.
And with this forecast, you know, it's not always an easy job, but keeps it steady with his 5 casts.
He still has to work on getting more dogs, though.
Yeah, he's only got 6 of them right now.
I heard he was planning on stocking up on hamsters.
I think he should. I think he should introduce some chaos in here, man. Like get some ferrets or something. Like.
Well, the nice part about stocking up on hamsters is that if your cats get hungry and you run out of food, you got another source. You know, you got a backup.
Yeah. that is.
I don't know, man. I really think he should get some reptilians, dude.
What happened?
Just hit circle a couple times.
Okay.
Try circle.
I heard hamsters and snakes can be friends.
I took control. Yeah, you're all good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're real good friends until the hamster decides he's had enough and eats the snake.
Is that how that works?
Hamsters and snakes do not jive well because hamsters are just strong enough that they can sometimes kill the snake.
No,
depends on the snake.
No, I kid you not.
Like a garter.
It would have to be like a tiny pathetic ass snake. Like you put a hamster in with like a boa constrictor, and that thing's,
they said that they I tried feeding my python, my ball python, a fucking hamster, and it killed the thing. Can I have another hamster? I'm like, why'd you have to tell me any of that?
Crickets killing lizards?
I'm just like,
it's gotta be a tiny ass lizard.
That's some.
Crickets can kill lizards too. It has to be enough of them because the lizards can only eat so many.
I found a disgusting bug, guy.
Why is the rhino so freaked out at the zoo?
Yeah. It seemed like he was shoplifting something because he had something under his shirt.
Maybe he was shoplifting other rhinos.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Oh, wait, let's see. Yep. I like the clapping monkeys.
Yeah, these monkeys are cheering us on, I think. Why is there just a portrait of a snake?
I don't know. Okay, so the hamster sometimes they kill the snake?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why you're
that would
you're
make
best off buying
mice. That would make a pretty adorable like Sanrio anime series.
Hamtaro snake killer?
Yeah, but like a vicious hamster. Like it just starts and then it murders the snake and eats it.
Didn't realize we got the raid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Does he own a chimpanzee? They only rip off people's faces if kept as a pet.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey, it's a Minotaur.
How you doing, Horton?
Sage has a whole menagerie, so it's hard to know.
What did
Ground Chuck?
Are these completely new villains made for the game, Sage?
Okay, has to put a fun.
Oh yeah. I was talking about. We were talking about.
Well, that Minotaur was from Chronicles of Narnia, wasn't it?
Chronicles of Narnia.
The only chimpanzee, they only sometimes rip off people's faces if kept as a pet.
Now, Sage,
chimpanzees are crazy, dude.
Were these villains, are they original to this game?
I don't recognize these ones, but I think it's all stuff from... I don't think they made anything up to this game, though. They're not familiar with them, but there's been a lot of characters in those old cartoons, and I
haven't seen every episode of that, obviously.
Yeah, there's a lot of one-offs that are pretty easy to
What's the one's name? Ground Chuck?
Yes, Ground Chuck.
Ground Chuck and Dirtbag.
Yeah, Ground Chuck is made out of, like, beef.
That's true.
Well, maybe that's when you upchuck on the ground.
I literally don't know which is which.
Woodchucks already go in the ground, okay? Like I know that the name doesn't imply that.
Well, is Ground Chuck the cowman?
If
Ground Chuck is the Minotaur, that would make sense.
It's not like Chicken of the Sea. Like it's like the groundhog.
Well, maybe
is it half groundhog, half woodchuck? I mean, how much distinction is necessary between those things? Why would you combine them?
Petting zoo is good.
I don't know what makes either of them dirtbag, except for
I
The
think
Minotaur's name is Dirtbag.
no, I think the Minotaur is Ground Chuck because he's made of beef.
Oh, I thought he was. I thought this guy was Ground Chuck because he was like a woodchuck groundhog type thing.
No, I think he's Dirtbag because he digs in the dirt. I don't know.
Okay.
Minotaur.
All right. I don't know why that guy's called Ground Chuck then. I can't justify that.
How much Chuck could a ground Chuck if a ground Chuck could up Chuck?
Donatello's about to go out here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Who you want in?
Alright, I'll jump in.
And then
But no, Horton, how was your stream?
Oh.
What were you playing tonight? Alright, which one am I
There you
on?
go.
where'd I go? Oh. Dang, everybody's dying. These bosses are hard.
Fucking ground Chuck fucker.
Well, at least this isn't like turtle themed Dark Souls.
Yeah. I wouldn't just have us all play that randomly together. That would be mean.
That'd be pretty fun.
How nice more Crisis Core? Like Final Fantasy.
So he's called Ground Chuck.
I was right. The Minotaur is Ground Chuck.
It is a beef joke.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. That's kind of morbid.
Well, yeah, because he's beef now,
Yeah, he's about to
I'll take
and he had a beef with us.
Yeah, he's
I'll
gonna
take
have
a
his
picture.
chuck.
I'll get it.
Now he's squash cat beef.
Yeah.
And he's about to have his chuck grounded.
Yeah.
Is Chuck Johnson.
You done?
Yeah.
Had fun?
Yeah.
Good.
Why is that scrotum got a field goal on its head?
Man, you've never had a field goal on your scrotum before?
Oh, it feels great. No, it looks like a tuning fork.
Yeah, I thought it was a tuning fork.
You've never had a tuning fork on your scrotum?
No, apparently.
Oh no, not Adam Sandler.
Well, just because some Adam Sandler and Eddie Murphy movies seem time relevant. Oh, because they're old, because they're like 80s
Oh,
movies.
sure.
Back when they made good movies.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, shouldn't those rats obey me because I'm a rat?
Yeah, you are Master Rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duke of all rats.
Oh, you want to choose your Splinter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's not, honestly, that's
I'm pretty sure Splinter lives in my attic.
Yeah, no, I figured he must have crawled into your house somewhere. You know? Whether the cat's got him or.
Man, they really.
Speaking of which, have you had like recent like stories about animals in your parents' house?
Not in the house, fortunately.
Okay. So does that seem like it kind of slowed down when you moved out?
I think so, yeah.
So I think they were intentionally antagonizing you.
He was an animal magnet.
Apparently.
Dr.
Well,
Doolittle could be fighting with the turtles.
yeah, and when he fists the dragon at the end.
I hope not, dude. I don't like that movie. I'm really not a fan.
I haven't even seen it.
I
Count
don't
yourself
watch it,
lucky.
but I know that that's the move. I know that's the ending.
I mean, I've seen that scene.
You seen the fisting?
Yeah.
Did it, like,
I can't.
how graphic was it?
Pretty graphic. The dragon was like moaning and shit.
It was moaning.
No, really.
No, dude, it's moaning. The dragon's like super into it.
Oh, dragon.
And yeah, it's into it, and then it rips like
Yeah, it has like a massive part.
The dragon's like, you hit my male G-spot.
Well, it's actually, I think it's a girl
No,
dragon.
it's actually in its ass. If you're fisting its asshole.
Yeah.
That's not as how Dr. Doolittle.
I mean, like bets with horses and stuff. They're
Yeah.
hard, but like you don't want to see that in a movie.
Yeah.
It takes a temperature.
If it was a documentary about animals, then that'd be different.
I don't think I want to watch a documentary about veterinarians, like, you know,
I don't either, but
dealing
at
with...
least it would like make sense for it to be the content, not like a children's comedy film.
Yeah. Usually even on like Dirty Jobs or something where that guy's got to do that or something, they usually just kind of like
Yeah, they don't cut.
tastefully cut away from
Right.
like the actual visual of the entire arm.
When Dr. Doolittle was an actual vet like Eddie Murphy, though, those movies were good. Well, like one of them was.
I like
That first one,
yeah,
yeah.
Eddie Murphy. Dr.
I'll give him that
Doolittle
first one.
was pretty good. Yeah.
I wouldn't say so probably for the sequels, but that's all. That first one.
Eddie Murphy, I don't think he's made too many good sequels in general.
I mean, it's been a while since he was in anything like really good.
When are we gonna get a sequel to like Pluto Nash or something?
We better not. You better not put that out.
You just make that happen here.
We'll get a remake of it for sure.
If Space Jam can get a sequel, man.
Yeah, Pluto Nash.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
People like Space Jam though. Who likes?
Oh, Eddie Murphy as a voice actor?
Oh, he's great as a voice actor.
Oh, he's great.
Too,
Yeah, sure.
I don't know
What else,
like,
though?
The dragon in Mulan.
Oh, right,
yeah,
right.
Great
That's
as,
Mushu.
Yeah, he's great as Moose.
Oh, I thought for a second you meant the remake of Mulan. I was
No.
like, that wasn't a track.
Yeah, they didn't even have
They replaced it
the
with
live
a
action
remake.
version.
Which didn't have any lines.
Oh,
That's a Battletoad.
And they didn't have
That's
Eddie
a
Murphy.
Battletoad.
Oh, we got Battletoads?
Yeah, that's the tank.
What's with the Battletoad?
That's for
You
real,
pay for
though?
Pluto Nash too. I'll pay you not to have that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Donkey
I
is
can't move.
practically-
Yeah, Donkey is practically
one of
great.
the best kind of buddy characters in any animated movie I can think of.
Well, it's a shame when he stopped doing like more live action movies. They didn't just do more voice acting roles or something. Because you don't think that would take up too much of his time and shit.
I don't know. It happens to all those comedic actors as they get older. I don't know if it's just like,
Well, especially when they
start
do movies.
Yeah,
It's-
they
it's
start.
particularly
They
the movie
start.
stars.
Yeah, and I think it's they start wanting to be taken seriously, and then nobody wants to see that, and then they just pick off and bitter and caring.
And so then the comedies that they do, they phone it in. That happened to Adam Sandler.
And Jim Carrey.
And Jim
Carrey
Carrey.
tried to have a serious career at one
Yeah.
point, and it just didn't happen for
But I
him.
think for Eddie Murphy, he just like I
don't think
heard he just
Well, he
wanted
almost
to.
was going to get that Oscar for, what was it?
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he was going to get an Oscar for Vampire in Brooklyn.
Beverly Hills Cop.
No, fucking
American Beauty, right?
American Beauty?
No.
Eddie Murphy was not in
Yeah, they're
American
women.
Beauty.
dude.
Yeah,
Casey got an Oscar for that.
Was Eddie Murphy in like Dreamgirls or?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're fighting Willard.
Oh no, not
We're
really.
in Willard. Where's
Hey, how
Kristen
come Kristen
Glover?
Glover didn't get no Oscar for what?
We're fighting Kristen Glover right now.
Shit about.
And now that scrotum with the bandana over his eyes.
He's a very sad scrotum
Yeah,
right now.
oh, we're fighting Kristen Glover right now? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't want.
What is that thing?
It's like he has like assembled. I think is that the Krang or
It's the Krang robot head.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Oh, so yeah, he's a robot. Yeah, it's a robot. Okay. And then Krang is the little alien that like goes in its stomach.
If I'm recalling the cartoon correctly.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, yeah, my Turtles knowledge isn't like super in depth.
yeah. Well, like most of my knowledge would be based off the cartoon or the movie. Well, I did see all three of the movies, but yeah.
Well, I remember the starting to make it short. But I need to sleep, have a good shoot, and good luck, Carolyn. Hey, no worries, man.
Have a good night, Horton.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the raid.
Yep.
Always good to see you.
Somebody's
Thanks
life
for
must be saved.
Oh my god.
All right.
I think.
You are really good at healing people, Michael. I really appreciate it.
It's my only skill. I should be a doctor.
I keep rubbing the button. Why are you dying? Plug the controller in.
Yeah, right. All my medical knowledge comes from Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, I died for. Okay, Sage.
I'm the one.
Let's just kill this fucker and then we can decide that. Where am I?
Where am I at?
Well, I'm gonna die, so Michael.
Oh, okay. That worked. Thank you. Oh, I forgot the mic isn't.
Yeah, that one you don't have a thing. I just I'll just pick it up.
Let's see.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry Turtle Christmas.
everyone.
I was gonna say, you're warm on gone too far, but now with a
establish it. This is a good Christian stream.
That's the Oliver Twisted.
Don't forget to have a happy Hanukkah and a crazy Kwanzaa and a solemn and respectful Ramadan.
Wait, what was the pun that made
Alex made a
I said, Merry Christmas, everyone, and then he, what did you say?
I don't know. I said something about. It sounds like you were the one.
Oh, he said something about like how it was stupid or whatever, and I said that's the Oliver Twist, dude.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's the Oliver Twist.
That's the Oliver Twist.
Yeah, that's what angered me.
I understand that. That's why I said it.
Wait, Don't.
That was a good pun, though. Put that on my fridge.
But,
Would you put that
on your grave?
Did you put like a gnome-based pun on there?
No puns.
You do need a gnome pun on your grave.
Well, Alex, you came up with the pun that one
Yeah.
time.
Did I? Wasn't
Yeah.
pun. I came up with a no pun?
Yeah, we
You
all
did.
worked at Potbelly together.
What did I say?
You
Shit.
told the joke,
No.
and it was, what do you call, or why are gnomes such good rappers? Because they're silent G's.
God damn it, that's a good pun, though.
Yeah, it's all you.
That is you, though. That is gnome content right from your heart.
That's going on the tombstone, too.
It's gonna be a long tombstone.
Yeah.
Are we shooting at him like an ancient Egyptian obelisk? With like gnome hieroglyphics?
Yeah, all great gnome quotes on there.
Look on me, gnomes of despair.
That's amazing.
Got some sort of gnome apocalypse,
Yeah.
and they uncover it after like 1,000 years.
Ozzy no dies.
You could be a real gnome Chomsky.
Because I'm
People
such a
are going to
cunning
be,
linguist.
like, in thousands of years, seeking out these gnome texts, the Necronomicon.
Necronomicon.
There'd be gnome deadites.
Oh my god.
That's how you bring
They're gonna reanimate Alex's corpse.
That's how you bring Alex back to
It's
life.
gonna be like that scene in Evil Dead, the show.
Just
It's
like
gonna be like that.
No.
It's gonna be like that scene in the Evil Dead show where like the intestine comes to life.
Yeah.
Except it's gonna be
Pulls
Alex's.
you up a gnome's butt.
Yeah.
No,
And you're
dude.
walking around with like a ass on your head.
I'm not doing that.
What do you think about being brought back to life as a gnome, Alex?
No.
You'd rather stay dead?
No.
You
I
get
would.
gnome
Yeah.
directed.
I don't like love the concept of life to the extent that I'm willing to be alive given any situation like that. I'd much rather be dead than be a gnome.
You're still gonna be buried in a pair of overalls and a hat and shit, you know.
With a beard. And we're gonna get one of those fake beards put on you.
What, it's like a swamp person?
Yeah.
Tastes like swamp.
Talk like people.
Well, if there's one thing they don't do, it's talk like people.
They do have their own special language down there.
Tape sketch you. Oh. Okay, so maybe, are those Battletoads? I feel like that's a Battletoad, right?
That's a Battletoad.
Yeah. So that's the second Battletoad we found.
What happens if we get them all? Can we play as a
I
Battletoad?
don't know. I don't
All
think
of the
there's.
battles toad.
I don't think there's more than. There's no other unlockable characters. Like
Okay.
Casey was the only. He was the only one, and I made sure to get him so we had him as an option.
Okay, if Donatello is just walking around doing nothing, I'm just responding to him.
That's fine.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, somebody's left. Oh,
Wait, somebody's life. I've been in such a big Silent Hill kick lately.
hell yeah.
Has anyone played Silent Hill 4
No.
specifically?
I have.
Okay, so you know it's subtitle though, right?
Yeah.
Silent Hill 4 The Room. So could we please get some Tommy Wiseau and Silent
I
Hill?
hope so.
I hope, yeah.
Hi, Pyramid Head.
I think that would take a lot of the suspense.
But it would be funny.
It would be good.
I mean, to be fair,
They could just use
Having me a
commercial.
Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head's tearing me apart.
I remember seeing a fucking amazing like box art that someone did. I think it was on Zero Punctuation even, where it was Doom, except it was Room, and so it was the fucking like old school box art for Doom, where Doom guy's fighting all the demons and shit. But it was Tommy Wiseau's face.
Man, where is that guy from?
Nobody knows.
Yeah, no one really.
I don't even think he knows.
I don't even think his country of origin.
He's a lizard person.
Yeah, if there's anybody that I could believe is secretly a reptilian.
Or if there's anybody that's
hi, fellow human.
or if there's anybody that's like the real life Joker, where you'll just never find out their past.
Yeah. Oh shit!
What we're gonna have to do is seek out Cotton Dye Joseph.
Cotton Dye Joseph.
What the fuck
Only
is
he
that?
can truly know where someone came
Miss
from,
Frizzle?
where they will go.
That looks like Miss Frizzle. Zombie vampire ass Miss Frizzle.
I'm sorry, that took me off guard. What were you saying, Tim?
You're gonna die.
Only
Miss
Cotton
Frizzle.
Eye Joseph knows
back
where
on the
you've
school
been
bus.
and where you will go. So,
Get back on that short bus with all those children.
Raising the dead on the magic school bus.
It was a shorter bus.
It was.
Yeah.
I guess the magic school bus was technically a short bus.
Yeah. That's why they weren't really ever going back in time. They were imagining. You know, they hadn't taken the Ritalin or whatever. Something like that.
That's what made the bus magic. Yeah, there's a crippling Adderall addiction.
Miss Frizzle was like a drug dealer.
Just pushing it on the kids.
There's an episode where her head is on like a giant spider body, like she's gonna like.
Wait, what?
I remember that.
I don't remember that.
I'm wondering if that was the real reality of that show, and everything.
What, she's
else
like fucking like Pennywise?
Yeah, and everything else was like a hallucination brought on by her venom.
That magic school bus is fucking.
I think they're all wrapped up in a web right now, Frodo-like, and
Yeah.
I wish that was the first thing that came to mind.
well, you know, the first iteration of Frodo was the prototype.
That was good. I like that one.
Even Michael gave me props for that one.
There we go.
That tells you. Yeah.
I can retire in peace now.
Oh, who died?
no, somebody died.
See, I'm trying to see if
I
I
think
can find
Sage.
it.
Were you
I'm not
Splinter?
playing.
No, I'm the rat.
Oh, you're still the rat. Okay.
Here, well, Sky, if you want to play more.
What do you think? Yeah, sure. Let's just finish this fucking boss fight, and it's all you.
I can't.
I'm
find
on my way.
An image of that Spider-Man puzzle, but I have seen it.
Yeah, I remember.
Are you sure that like?
Yeah, man. No, I just
It's
because
not like some Photoshop somebody did later, is it?
I don't think
How
so.
come they never
I'm
had?
pretty sure I remember it. I mean, like I could be wrong. But
I feel like
How come they never had a Snoop Dogg cameo on a Magic School Bus?
Snoop Dogg cameo.
I just want to hear him.
Man, I
say
missed all the good
Shizzle, Miss
episodes.
Frizzle.
Yeah.
for Shizzle Miss Frizzle would
Yeah.
for Shizzle Miss Frizzle would be good.
Yeah, see?
That would be good.
Did we start talking about Miss Frizzle because Tempestra looks like
Like,
Miss
yeah,
Frizzle?
Yeah.
That's how it all started.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I was
She's like Dark Universe, Miss
Dark
Frizzle.
Universe.
She's the Zack Snyder Miss Frizzle.
If they would have kept the Tom Cruise mummy movies going, that would have been the villain of the night. That would have been what the Bride of Frankenstein looked like.
That's got to be the saddest universe with one film long.
Hey, the Hasbro one never even got off the ground.
That's
man.
true.
Yeah,
But
they
I'm
can't even
not-
started it.
You know, yeah,
I guess
right.
that technically
But
those
that was just
Transformers
the
and G.I. Joe movies were supposed to be part of it.
There's no real like.
But they didn't
connected
actually-
thread.
No, they never, Bob, but that was the plan, was to build it off of those movies.
They had a lot of plans back then.
I still wanted to see those farting trucks, dude.
the
Tonka truck movie.
Well, that was going to be
Adam Sandler's Tonka truck. Adam Sandler's Tonka truck movie,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's just going to be 2
Adam
hours of
Sandler, are you
farting
serious?
trucks,
Yeah, there's just going to be trucks farting.
That sounds terrible.
I know.
But you know what I want though? I want Adam Sandler to be in more like Hasbro toy property movies. I want him to be in a Visionaries movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want Adam Sandler.
Hey, they were going to make that
I wanted-
Visionaries movie, dude.
I'm glad they did.
Me too. Because I didn't even know what that was. And nobody I've ever talked to knew what that was.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Now you know everything.
Yeah, now I learned
I
everything.
want an Adam Sandler My Little
I
Pony
want it
movie.
less now.
Let's keep that.
No, let's leave that. Put that in the grave, dude. Yeah.
Don't put that in that.
Yeah, don't bring that bad juju back. And we managed to push
so little of like the weird internet degeneracy back in the bottle, though. Please don't bring that back.
Well, what else is Hasbro? We could have like an Adam Sandler, like Magic the Gathering movie. I don't know.
I would
They were gonna make a Monopoly movie.
Ooh, Adam Sandler, Monopoly Man. Boom.
I will take. I will take an operation.
What if I take a shit on the board?
I will take a Saw style operation.
What was that?
That would be good.
Yeah. Somebody. But yeah, when I was on the come up, I feel like they had a lot of.
You were on the come up.
Yeah, I feel like. Anytime there was
Hey, somebody saved my life. I fell.
I keep falling through.
I just love that Tim was the only one that made it across.
Did I need to do a running jump or what?
I think you just need to jump.
I did. I jumped directly into the hole.
Did you jump in the right direction?
Yeah, I jumped directly. I just jumped way short.
Do you think it's a magic carpet and they need those plants to like weigh it down?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, I feel like
You're gonna have a boy stop by and show you the world later.
In a class, like just watch something. We would watch an episode of Magic School Bus,
Including the one where apparently Miss Frizzle was a giant spider?
Yeah, so we watched so many episodes of Magic School Bus that I do remember them.
There are some.
You sure they weren't just like passing out LSD or something? Like
No, she wanted the one ring. I swear.
that should have been the fucking Rings of Power show.
Miss Frizzle?
Yeah.
The giant spider?
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't have made any sense, but I would have taken it.
It would have made more sense than the show.
Yeah,
I like that.
Hey, did you see Amazon said it was a massive success?
Yeah,
and they're
massive.
planning-
By what metric?
I
by
don't.
the people who pocketed the money that was supposed to go to the show.
They managed
They
to
were
funnel
very
so
successful.
much of that show's budget through the Cayman Islands that they really came out ahead. Okay. Wow. Okay. Are we just? I don't know. Are we shuffling?
I feel like we should just change
feel like
the
everybody's
ones. They
dying.
allow us confusing. Alright. Oh, so some good shit that I heard this week. So in Ukraine right now, the Russian soldiers are so poorly trained that when they get to the battlefield, they have to sit around looking up YouTube videos to figure out how their weapons work.
What? Oh my god, are you kidding me?
No,
They
man.
don't even have, like, go to basics weapons training.
That is a proud Russian tradition of sending. There's a proud Russian tradition of pulling random people out of bumfuck villages in the middle of nowhere and then throwing them into war with no training and minimal supplies.
They love that.
I mean, that's
the way of war over there.
Yeah. Because and also, now that winter is setting in, it turns out that the various changes that have happened to the Russian uniform in the last 20 or 30 years, partially because of Putin, have resulted in a uniform that is completely unsuitable for cold weather. So they're all freezing to death now, too.
That's one of the only reasons Russia has such an advantage in the winter is that they should be prepared for it because they got to live with it.
Well, they apparently decided in the 90s to get rid of a lot of the old uniforms because they were too reminiscent of the Soviet era. And then a lot of decisions were made.
What, they got like capris or
Decisions were made.
forget how to drive every time it snows.
That's a good point. That's a good
I was
point.
gonna ask you, they change uniforms like they change their sports jersey, like whatever.
Oh, if they're having, so did they at least keep the Soviet uniform so that they could have like a throwback night where both sides wear like their old uniforms like for one night, just for fun?
What, military nostalgia
I think they
night?
sold them.
Yeah, dude.
Like whoever's number
I think
got
they sold them.
retired,
Yeah.
On the battlefield.
But no, what they decided to do is they went, we can make a lot of money if we don't make these things out of like furs and like warm materials, and we can just made them on the cheap. And so,
They just let them wear basketball jerseys.
Like, have you? Dude, my favorite thing is to see.
oh shit, that number 41's doing real good. He's going to get a medal.
That was sports commentary.
We should have that for wars.
Yeah, we should. Make it more, entertaining, broadcast it, like
Yeah.
they did.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
And then also, apparently, the discipline in the Russian military is broken down to the point where Russian units are intentionally fighting each other.
Jeez.
Because, like, somebody...
matter of time.
Yeah, somebody will develop a grudge against someone else in another unit, and then they'll just next day decide to, like, drive the tank right into the other unit's checkpoint and start blowing shit up.
Well,
Wow.
Okay.
well, and the Russians are also notorious for having military leadership that's always competing with each other and trying to make each other look bad and undermining. Like,
Oh, dude, like that's Death of Stalin movie and how fucking funny that was.
that movie's great, dude.
Oh, it was so that's actually probably one of my favorite modern comedies.
Yeah.
I know. I wanted to see that right now.
Fucking Jason Isaacs.
Yeah,
So
Jason
funny in that
Isaacs is so
movie.
good in that.
I came out like 5 years ago or something.
Yeah,
It was really good. You should definitely
you should
watch
watch
it.
it, yeah.
That was really good. I loved it.
I feel like that's the last time he did something awesome.
I got it. Well, he's probably been in every Adam Sandler movie.
Somebody's got to be.
Has he?
He was in
Huey Halloween.
Most of them.
What's a Huey Halloween?
I don't know what that is either.
That's one of,
actually.
you know how Sandler had that Netflix deal, so he released like 1,000 films.
Well, you know what? I'm really glad that no one seems to be talking about those in like mainstream pop culture.
Hey, we beat the Second Amendment
for
furries.
a second, they were talking about like the ridiculous six or whatever.
Yeah,
and,
some of them did manage to like get up into the YouTube, Netflix higher ratings or whatever. Like, but yeah, nobody really gives a shit about them. They're for people that just don't just want to watch something that don't care to talk about pop culture. I think. I don't think you're getting too many people watching or like.
What do you think? Adam Sandler is going to act alongside Patrick Stewart?
Michael, you've got the Player One controller now, so you got to hit the X to go forward.
Yeah, it's all you.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, it's only a matter of time, really, because,
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Poopy emojis, dude.
towards the inevitable end. So that's only one. That's like one of the 666 seals of hell that needs to be broken.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like that Emoji movie was
It was one of them.
I was gonna say that was what happened when all the seals were broken.
I feel like, because I was gonna say like Adam Sandler doing Uncut Gems with him getting more on Patrick Stewart's level, and Patrick Stewart doing Emoji Movie was like more getting on Adam Sandler's level.
They're starting to get closer.
I feel like they're in the. I feel like they'd acted with you.
Yeah, the poop emoji, if you had told me that Adam Sandler got cast as the poop emoji, I'd be like, alright, that makes sense. That's par for the course.
Yeah.
Like, there's only a handful of people that really could play the poop emoji, and then he's one of them. Like,
And Kevin James. You know.
Kevin James, maybe Josh Gad.
Yeah,
James Corden.
Oh, James Corden. Well, he'd be real perfect for it.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit.
He just harasses people at restaurants.
Giant
I've heard. Like, he gets banned from going to restaurants. Do you know how shitty a celebrity has to be for a restaurant to be like, I don't want that celebrity in our restaurant anymore?
He's dragging down our image, James Corden. Yeah, fucking, I don't like, that Craig Ferguson, hyped Corden up when he took over his show.
I think he probably just had to.
Yeah, he probably paid
I
it.
think he had to, and I think there was some,
I mean, he defined those sentences hard. I
think Ferguson also just liked there was going to be another, British comedian, non-American comedian taking his spot.
It was kind of patronizing when he did it because Ferguson was like, "Yep, we've got this nice, this nice British boy taking over," and I just remember Corden, not even talking, and just silent the entire time.
Yeah, I don't. What did the only thing I knew that James Corden did before that was a 2-episode stint on Doctor Who.
Well, Horton told me
they
kicked him out of England.
That's like Piers Morgan. How did that happen? How do you get kicked out of England and then you just get to come over and be really successful in America?
Well, that's literally how America was founded.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
It's a proud tradition.
That's a good point.
So Americans are British failures?
Yeah, in a very literal sense.
Wow, I never thought about that.
I mean, we even got their failed royalty over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
That was the dumbest decision ever. They wanted to do that Netflix series, and then the queen died, and then they didn't want it to come out, and it's like, well, you knew she was gonna die soon. Like, how could you not see that was gonna come fairly close to the release of your Netflix series?
That's fucking great grandma who's 98. She'll be around for a while.
Yeah, there'll be time for it to blow over before she dies.
Like 3 years before her 100th birthday, they started
Yeah.
planning like this.
Yeah.
That's a little optimistic, guys.
Yeah. So do they just talk mad shit about her?
Yeah.
In that
Just the whole royal family and everything, I guess. I'm not watching it. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'm for that.
What's with these blimps attacking the fucking Statue of Liberty? Is this Red Alert 2?
I don't know. I have no idea why that's there.
Hey, is that the brother of the bat thing from Sonic?
Wing.
I hope not.
one of the TMNT arcade.
He doesn't make me nearly as uncomfortable,
I
though.
think it's the
Well, he does have
third
some
one
man tits, though.
Is like
Yeah, that's
something
true. Oh my God.
Manhattan in the sky or whatever. So
This is referencing that level.
yeah. Oh well, wait, no, it's just in water. Never mind. I thought it was like floating.
No, we're in the air.
Oh, okay.
We're in the sky. Look at the buildings right under us. These are yeah. Look at the things we're riding around on because we can move up and down the screen with them. Yeah, these are like rare air skateboards.
Yeah, we're
Underwater.
Hoverboards.
we're Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
So far under the water that you're above water.
Yes.
Ah,
What does that mean?
damn it.
Wingnuts gotta be stopped, you guys.
I got you. Oh,
His
well.
nuts have
No, I don't.
wings.
Yeah, that's your super move. You just press the triangle after it builds up, I think.
Yeah, there's
If it was an actual combo, I wouldn't be able to use it.
yeah, it's that like that blue meter right above where the health bars are, and that's your that's something special.
Does the blue meter come with a blue meter badge?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Our big blue light.
Oh, shit.
Does it come
Heal
with
somebody.
Does it come with an E-meter?
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just find your Satans.
Oh shit.
Ah, that went poorly.
Okay.
Just live long enough for us to spawn back in.
Yeah. Do we even die if we all die? Like,
Well, we all have like 3 lives per level.
oh, so we're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
Ah, my nut! My wing nut!
Too bad you can't play with the big kids.
I would not pogo stick on him.
I won the passive
Like 1,000 feet,
sword.
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, his nuts are on fire!
Sounded like sorry. Dude, chili dogs. Oh, I gotta get the fast.
Gotta get diarrhea fast.
Gotta press
Can you
this thing
imagine
just
if your
fast.
entire diet was chili dogs?
If your entire diet
You'd
was
be running
diarrhea,
everywhere too. You'd be running everywhere all the time.
that's why he's so fast.
Wow.
Oh, you guys finally figured out guns, but not bullets. Got it.
Yeah, they're shooting plungers.
They fire plungers.
That is more embarrassing than bullets. You get hit by one of those, you won't die, but you'll wish you did.
You got like some shit on your mouth.
Yeah. It depends on if they're brand new or not.
They're not brand new.
Yeah, they're giving you sepsis. Is what's happening.
That'll probably be the weapons the Russians will be using.
Well, they are running out of guns.
We'll be dipping their bullets and shit.
Does Sonic use the Speed Force?
That's a good fucking.
Yeah, who would win, Sonic or the Flash?
I would say Flash, but
Yeah, just because.
I don't know, man. What if Sonic had a lot of rings?
And a lot of chili dogs.
And he just ate a ton of chili dogs.
Rasputin?
He just won a chili dog eating
Hold
contest.
on, let's not lose sight of the fact that frog is named Rasputin. That means that somebody has cut off his frog dick and put it in a jar.
And the Flash also loves having hot dogs laying down on his
hot
face.
dogs on Zack Snyder.
Yeah, it's hot dog
bukkake.
Sure. Hot dog bukkake, goddamn.
That sounds horrible. Holy shit.
That's what happened. Hey, Zach,
That's going on a t-shirt.
they put that in that movie. I didn't put that in that movie.
That would be the story of
No, but you put it in the stream.
for that Flash versus Sonic movie. That'd be like they're competing for all the hot dogs.
Are we making a Flash versus Sonic movie?
Yeah, they're competing for all
Yeah,
of
they
it.
can do the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Yeah.
Sonic, why are you doing this? They got my mother held hostage.
I just want Sonic. I want Sonic to just look over with a mouth full of chili dog. Go, that's all I have.
I'd watch
Mother
that.
just a regular hedgehog.
Well, that means somebody fucked a hedgehog, right?
Wait.
Is Sonic half person?
And Sonic,
What is Sonic? I thought he was like an alien.
was Sonic
I
born
thought- no,
with
he's a
blood?
hedgehog.
With
Well,
blood?
the
animals look like the animals.
Yeah, but he's
So aren't they like from another world or
and
something?
some of those things are echidnas.
Sometimes that seems like they're from another world. Well, like in the movie, Sonic is like an alien, but in like most of the games, he's just a hedgehog from Earth, and he's very like normal-looking human society. Yeah, there's a bestiality thing in Sonic 2006.
Oh, God.
I think
Yeah, I remember
princess
that.
girlfriend.
Yeah, that was
Hell
creepy.
yeah, Sonic had a girlfriend.
That was
human
really
princess
creepy.
girlfriend.
They went full Beastars with that.
What?
Beastars actually wasn't as bad because there were no human characters. Yeah. I hate Beastars, but I never did that.
Sonic, I don't know though, man. Like that show got to like the lion Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I'm glad we never
Yeah,
did that.
it did have that lion Jeffrey Epstein. That was pretty
He
disturbing.
was auditioning that poor rabbit.
Yeah, Sky, why do you have to talk about that woman, that rabbit girl like that? That made me uncomfortable.
Hello? That whole show made me uncomfortable.
Everything.
Yeah, that was a
The way
terrible
everybody talked to the rabbit.
That was the goal.
That was the goal.
No, that's not what you told me.
Yeah.
You told me that it was like some sort of deep commentary or some shit.
No, that was the review I got, so I got you.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Darling in the Franxx.
Yeah, no, there was commentary in there, but it was not subtle, and it made me uncomfortable.
No, I
It was just like, what if eating was an allegory for sex?
not even just sex, man. It was like
Well,
full on
yeah,
rape shit.
Yeah, because he was get it. He was a predator because he was a wolf.
And he
It's really
couldn't
deep.
control himself when he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fucked up.
I still don't know what's up with that chicken though.
Yeah, what? Why was that chick? That was like a commentary on like weird perverts, basically. Like the type of people at the workplace who get fired because they were doing something to somebody's nice lady's coffee. Yeah, yeah, that's what that was a commentary on.
Yeah.
That was.
Oh, he's eating my eggs. Watching him from behind a fucking corner.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like a psycho.
Just clearly getting sexual pleasure from watching that.
Watching him eat her eggs. Yeah, just be like, ooh, yeah.
That's like in fucking Midsummer when they do the weird fucking ritual drinks with the blood and shit in it.
So Midsummer, but with furries. That's basically.
Yeah, that's what these stars want.
I'm glad you guys are passionate.
I'm very passionate about how much I hate that.
I wanted to like stab my eyes out during those.
You covered your eyes with the pillow,
Yeah,
man.
no, I couldn't take it.
I can't see myself behind the balloons. Not sure what the point of that was, but yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what that did for
I think it dropped. One of them dropped a pizza or something.
Oh, okay.
Like which one has it?
Yeah.
I get it.
Although it doesn't really matter when you can destroy them all.
Maybe the first one drops the pizza, and that's the prize.
And then it's like fucking with you almost.
That makes sense.
You know, there's an episode
I
of
hate
that
these
2000s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon where Casey walks into a fucking job interview dressed like that, but with like a suit over that, but still with the mask on and
I'd
still
hire
with the
him.
mask on and shit. And they give him the job.
I would absolutely hire him.
Yeah. I mean, a guy with that kind of.
That's professionalism.
You graduated top of your class at Harvard?
Yeah,
You know, we have workplace Halloween trainings. We're fairly confident about our ability to deal with a Halloween.
Is this Crocodile Dundee, but it has a crocodile?
That is a great thought that I never would have thought of before. But
Can you ask him if this is a knife, dude?
Pretty
is this a knife?
I don't think that's a nice question to ask.
Damn it.
That was a pretty awesome concept.
They should get what's that dude's name? Paul Hogan or something? I don't know. Crocodile Dundee, dude. They should get that.
No, Hulk Hogan is
not
definitely
Hulk
not
Hogan.
Crocodile Dundee.
Man,
But
Leatherface.
they could do a Netflix reality show called "Is This a Knife?" It could be like that "Is It's Cake" show, and then instead they actually stab. Yeah, you put your hand on the table.
Because it's not a real knife. Sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do get stabbed if you get it wrong.
Disappointed.
It'd be more entertaining than that "Is It Cake" show.
Oh, I wanted to kill myself.
Yeah, dude. Netflix makes some garbage.
Come on, fucking Leatherface. Like, hold still.
Stop just bouncing all the time.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
The point of Is This a Knife is they're watching Is This a Cake at the same time, and they're
Okay.
like, oh, please stab me.
The only people who've had to watch Is It Cake can be contestants on Is It a Knife.
Are they going to be cutting the cakes with the knives to see if they're really knives?
Maybe.
And if they're really cakes.
So if you use a knife to cut the cake, but then the cake on the thing turns out to be sharp and cuts the knife.
Yeah, what if
that's
the cake is the knife and the knife is the cake?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Knife cakeception, dude.
Knife cakeception.
Well, that could be on our shirt. Silicon Alley.
Yeah, it's where
Is
like
this where all like the robot hookers hang out?
Yes, it is Silicon Alley. That's amazing. They never showed that location in the Blade Runner universe.
It's like where Bruce's parents got killed by techno.
Like techno wieners?
Fucking Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
I was gonna say it was Mark Zuckerberg just going up to the Waynes in the alley going, "Do you like my style?"
Mark Zuckerberg is a techno weenie, dude.
That is true.
Fucking
Yeah.
inhuman robot piece of shit.
That would be a good term for people
Have you
from
seen-
Silicon Valley.
What, inhuman robot
Some of those
pieces
people
shit?
are
like
techno
human
weenies,
PR
dude.
campaign, like I like barbecue. I'm smoking some meat, and I will go eat that meat after I have smoked it to eat.
I will eat this pork meat.
Lawn peg, if you will.
And there's our cannibalism for the stream.
There you go.
Look at me, I was a fucking god.
Where are these robot chickens supposed to be?
I think
Robot
it's
chicken.
like
Do
little
they make
dinosaurs.
shows on Cartoon Network or not Cartoon Network, but
Adult Swim.
Adult Swim basically is just
late night Cartoon Network. Yeah.
yeah, I
kind of
can.
the same thing.
Okay, I never remember things.
Cartoons at night.
That's where I want Dick Justice to be.
That's
Good
the
place for
only
it.
place.
the
Well, I
only
guess
place,
it could
really.
be an Amazon series, I think.
Do you think? Well, maybe with the
Amazon
what the
doesn't
boys
care.
gets away with.
Yeah,
Maybe you
Amazon
could
doesn't care
actually.
about anything. As long as it's not on Netflix.
Oh shit, the chickens have evolved.
Oh, and then those break into little ones.
Okay, from what I know, that scientist dude that turned into a fly,
He makes all these. It's like, which is, I mean, it's pretty clearly what it's a reference to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, I can get to that a bit later probably.
Could be a good time for it now. You got
Alright.
55 years.
I don't know.
It's not a stream appropriate story.
No, it's fine. It's. So I've
Oh
been
no,
playing.
dude, what are they doing to these chicken cyborgs? man?
No, it's not like that. I can assure
Are
you.
they trafficking them? Was Epstein involved?
So I've been playing Wasteland 3 lately.
Okay.
And in that game, there's like a minor like side quest. Not really a side quest. It's not actually like listed as one, but there are these cyborg chickens you can collect over the course of the game, right? And if you get enough of them, they will eventually assemble into a giant Japanese robot called Poltron.
Poltron,
Yeah.
oh my god.
And then a bunch of people go and vote inside of it.
Yeah. I like that. That's like a fun little
Double pundit there. I'm sure Michael wants that.
Yeah.
I just grumbling. That's hilarious. Just a giant. Does it look like a chicken?
It looks like a giant egg made of chickens.
Okay.
I like it.
Remember that?
It's kind of like that Indian Matrix movie.
Well, I was gonna say, does everyone remember that weird Batman Ninja animated movie where a bunch of bats and a bunch of monkeys form a giant Batman kaiju?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was weird.
Batman was like the master of nature or something.
Nature, yeah. Yeah, but a bunch of bats and monkeys like combined and made a giant like human shaped with human skin Batman.
You know, it's just how Batman rolls. What are you gonna do?
I mean, with enough prep time. He convinced those bats.
That is his superpower.
And he had like 4 days in feudal Japan to like sort all that out.
Yeah, that's all he needed. 4 days.
Yeah.
Time.
You give me 4 days and enough bats, and I can probably do that.
4 days, enough bats. Anybody can make a kaiju.
Everybody knows that it's really easy to source things in feudal times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's really easy to get everything you need very quickly.
Build a giant Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Like in history when the samurai have like running around in those giant mech suits and shit.
Yeah, it had them all the time.
Yeah.
Frequently, I've seen
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen historical photographs.
Yeah. That's what the Imjin War was all about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the mech was then free from the way, so they might be better than...
That's like a town.
Well, yeah, because they were like katanas, you know, they were made of like folded steel.
Yeah. That's how we got the Transformers, is literally folded into
Yeah.
boxes.
How come there was never like a transformer that became a katana?
There's gotta be a Transformer that turned into a sword.
Yeah, Starscream would turn into a gun, and then he'd let Starscream shoot him. The one that constantly
Megatron.
was betraying him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like an idiot.
Megatron became the gun.
Do you think Starscream ever stuck that gun up his ass?
Probably. Why? Oh, come on.
Just to make a point, you know?
Just for all that bossing me around, Megatron.
Megatron might have been into it. That would explain why he kept Starscream around.
Yeah.
You shoved a gun up my ass for the last time. But then, if Megatron is the gun, could he just fire himself once that happens?
Yeah,
What if he sticks the other end of the gun?
Or when he shoots his load, Megatron.
Yeah.
Right. Sage, when he shoots his loads, that's the gunshot. Yeah, Starscream loves
Yeah, it's not really a bullet.
Yeah.
God, this is just so Starscream's just missing slave.
Imagine that. Take it back to Megatron. Can you imagine that hospital visit? Like, you have a Megatron in your ass.
Just embarrassingly having to tell the nurses what happened.
So to go back to hamsters and snakes, is there ever like a time when like the hamster kills the guy who's like launched it up its ass?
Probably.
I mean,
It's eaten through all the internal organs and climbed out the mouth before you.
does that hamster like have to train ahead of time? Like, is this like kind of like the Bruce Lee's of hamsters, or any old hamster?
Bruce Lee's of hamsters.
So there's just like a class of like really like dedicated to martial arts hamsters out there.
No, I'm just asking. Like, does it have to be like the creme de la creme of hamsters? Are we talking about like the top 1% of hamsters?
Yeah, like those ones the French eat
the
or
fucking
whatever.
1% hamsters.
Yeah, and I have
Sitting in their cute little business suits.
the toughest, most mentally acute UFC fighter.
Oh, I thought they were like sitting at like a boardroom table.
Yeah, it sounds like a sequel to Boss Baby or whatever.
Boss hamster.
So I'm just asking,
And next, guys, for my next business idea, the Kia Soul.
I'm just saying, can any old hamster kill a snake? Or are we talking about like these are like
These are like.
They gotta be shitty snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it really? Is it a snake quality issue? Like are snakes snake quality?
Coming off the assembly line. All messed up.
I'm just saying, are we doing everything we can to raise sufficiently vicious snakes?
I think it's probably because they're in captivity.
Yeah. It is
they're
mainly
getting
snakes
soft,
in
dude.
captivity, but it's also a result of giving food that has the ability to defend itself to a snake that's not hungry. Because their primary avenue of killing something is to eat it.
Right.
And so if it's not able to do that, it's not to mention if it's still sitting there with a bunch of food in its stomach, it's not going to be like all riled up and shit. And all it takes is the hamster getting one good bite on it.
True.
That's wild, man. I can just see a hamster. It's like when the chihuahuas play with the big dogs. You can see a hamster going right for the throat.
That's why, like, some people will give their snakes live mice, and that works out for the most part and all that stuff. But the experts will be like, just give them frozen mice because it's like...
Despite the warning signs, I get hit by all of those.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You get so little time.
Yeah.
I need at least an hour of build up.
Right.
Get them frozen mice.
Oh yeah, just give them frozen mice and
Those
at the very least don't
triceratops
give them
hexagons, like no match.
past when they're hungry. That's the thing. Reptiles are like so ridiculously different than mammals that
You don't say.
look. You would be shocked at how like I worked at a pet store for a year, and there are motherfuckers that are always shocked that like, wait, you're telling me snakes they need warm? What do you mean? I thought that was just the same.
What?
I guess that's not as common knowledge.
Well, somebody was like, "Oh, they're cold-blooded, so that means I put them in the freezer."
We gotta cool your blood down.
It's
too hot in here.
I always thought that dogs laid eggs, and I learned something today.
Disgusting bug found. Nice.
Oh, cool. Great.
I needed that. You know, there's this fucking great documentary where, I mean, it's actually a really shitty documentary, but it was an attempt to try and get somebody swallowed by an anaconda and then have them filmed from the inside.
Oh my god, seriously?
Seriously, this was a real thing.
That's a good idea.
And so they concocted this ridiculous giant suit of armor with the idea that the snake would swallow the whole thing with the person inside it and they'd be able to retrieve the person later, right? And the problem that they ran into is that this big hulking man made of metal turned out to be really fucking scary to the average anaconda. And so this entire show like devolved into them chasing anacondas around in the jungle, like mortified for their lives. Because this fucking hulking mass of like iron was like after them.
Fucking scared as shit.
Dude,
It's actually amazing.
all wildlife should be scared of people, man. I feel like we've earned our reputation. Like
Not with cats. Not with cats.
you would know.
Well, that's because we treat them special.
How do you know so much about cats?
Is it because you have the most cats out of anyone on the
This
planet?
tiger is fucking dragging people out of villages and places still.
Your tigers?
No.
You gotta take better care of your herd. Right?
Yeah.
Like you can't have them escaping, going and eating people. And
Yeah. Sage Exotic over here.
More like a cowabummer.
What's that elf back there? Can we kill it?
No, that's
Is that a minigun? I want this.
We like rescued
that
them.
was a pretty rough time.
Was that a minigun of a toilet seat for a barrel? Like, what was that?
I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
The next time I see one, I'll point it out.
There's an elf on the shelf.
A bench on the bench.
Bench on bench, yes. Sage doesn't know about this.
Now I do. I learned what that is.
Sage is just ignorant, man.
He's still ignorant.
Yeah. But all
You
these,
ignorant.
all these great
It's ignorant.
all these great Hanukkah traditions.
Hanukkah. Oh, yeah,
not
that's
sure
on
where-
there.
That's what the mint on the
Oh,
bench is for Hanukkah. 'Cause
Oh,
they
yeah.
wanted to have an elf on the shelf, you know.
Yeah.
They made a mint on a bench.
The Triceraton Empire. That's delightful.
That's the true
See
religious
this thing behind him? See where I am? There's like a toilet seat in the shape of a foot on a minigun. You see that?
It does kind of look like that.
What is up with that?
I have no idea. I'll just be honest, I have no idea what's going on there. Maybe flip that upside down and it looks just like a prosthetic leg for a dinosaur?
But it's clearly a minigun.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but it is a foot, I think.
Well, because it's Foot Clan, right?
Well,
I don't
these
know,
guys,
these
this
guys
is
aren't
different.
Oh, they're not?
These
I
are
thought they were at least
their own
allied with them.
alien race of Triceratops things.
Yeah, they're built
That's
different.
Captain Thorax.
Is he
He seeks for the truth.
Shit, we actually might finish this even faster than I thought.
Yeah, fuck you, Captain Zoroastrian.
Triceratops.
If I was a Triceratops, my last words would be Triceratops.
Of all the humans I have known, he was the most Triceratops.
He was the most horny one I've ever encountered. I mean, with those 3 horns just protruding from his face.
I'm tired of meeting all these Triceratops. Why aren't there any Triceratops?
See, Michael, you like bugs.
Yeah, well that was, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's good.
I just consider that good wordplay, I guess.
Really? That's your standard for good wordplay?
Well, you know, it's,
I thought, wait, you didn't like my joke?
Oh, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, Michael's gotten pissy about, other stuff that's in that vein.
I mean, it's just like
There's a fine line, I guess.
yeah.
Alright.
There's like the lowest caliber of puns, which is most of them, and those are the ones that upset me.
Okay. But if most of them are upsetting, then, which ones aren't specifically?
I think.
I don't know.
I mean, like,
like
I get what Michael's saying though, because I do kind of hate the dad joke.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gotta at least be better than that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Sometimes it's just I'm in the mood, but
I like when they have really fucked up implications. Then they're usually funny.
Yeah, it's kind of more of the mixture of the innocence of a fun, kind of darker humor.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
combination.
Adds a layer to it, an extra layer.
Well, like, you know what they say, when one door closes, another one opens. And other than that, it's a pretty good car.
That's pretty good.
that was good.
That's good.
I mean, that's a good joke. But
Yeah.
That's a good joke. But
Yeah.
It's not a really,
Not
It's
fun,
not
but it's a
wordplay, though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the defining one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good wordplay.
Mm.
That is genuinely good wordplay.
Like,
You plunger guys, they really. I keep thinking that's gonna work.
these pleasure guys, would you say?
Plunger.
Do you associate plungers with pleasure?
Oh, pleasure
you?
guys. Oh.
I'm not the one who Freudian flips.
So are they?
Well, I didn't either. That was Michael.
I thought they said these pleasure guys. I was
Who
like, yeah,
invent- why did they invent these plunger crossbows? Like, is this
So you can fucking clean a toilet from a distance. You want to smell that shit? No, you do. You shoot at it.
I think one against eternal sepsis.
You
Yeah.
can have people getting cleaved in two with a sword. So,
That's true. Their weapons seem much inferior to our ninja weapons.
Well, and then the OG Ninja Turtles was fucking hyper violent as shit.
Yeah.
When can we have that back?
They
Probably
made comic
never.
books, I think, more not super recently, but a little while back. Those are fan blades.
I thought it was the motherboard, dude.
Well, everybody walked into them.
every single one of us.
Go for that.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't there be like a giant wang leading this computer?
Yeah.
I guess you can make a dick, I guess.
What?
But I guess the idea is that they get their plungers, like, also from the sewers, like the turtles do.
Do they? Are there a lot of plungers in the
They're
sewers?
like scrounging in the sewers. For
Yeah.
material.
I feel like it's supposed to imply that they have the same
Like
kind
they
of...
ran out of crossbow bolts or something. Like,
Yeah.
Is it just
been a
garbage?
long-
Jeff?
Maybe they're saving money by using plungers. I feel like a plunger is probably cheaper than like a quarrel of bolts, you know?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, we got ice.
Again.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh, somebody's got to take over. Oh, wait.
You can, there's a way to, yeah, you can walk in between them.
Oh, in theory.
In theory, I'm not doing that.
Hey, you got the disgusting bug this time.
No see 'em, more like I eat 'em.
I guess would they eat bugs?
Well, yeah, they're turtles. Turtles eat bugs. Rats eat
They
bugs.
love pizza though, so like
Yeah.
they seem to have developed.
Well,
a
hold
feeling.
on. They might be like bug pizza.
Hey man, the FDA allowed.
Like 3 crickets out of pizza.
Well, pretty soon we're just gonna have cricket pizza.
Cricket crust. The crust
Ooh,
is
cricket
made out
crust.
of cricket, to be fair, 'cause they're making that cricket flour.
That's my new band name, Cricket Crust.
Cricket crust.
That's amazing. That's pretty soon you'll see that on the box.
Yeah.
They'll come up with a better name for it though. I don't know. What
I don't think you can
It'll
top
be-
Cricket Crust.
It'll be some. Well, I'm
Hopper Poppers?
Genius.
They'll be selling those at B-Dubs next to the bird dogs. and stuff.
Would you like to try Hopper Poppers for $1? You get a free beer with it.
You'll be going to Buffalo Wild Wings and they'll just be giving you 500 cricket legs with like a bunch of buffalo.
Well, they gotta call it Cricket Wild Wings, then.
Yeah. Well, this is already not buffalo. Like I mean, it already
That's true.
But they are from Buffalo, New York. So what if the grasshoppers are also from Buffalo, New York?
They'll have to call it Buffalo Wild Wings.
Ooh, I like
Buffalo
that.
Wild Legs. There you
So
go.
they serve centipedes there?
Yeah. Well, they gotta have a lot of them, man.
Yeah, any kind of cricket leg.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about using centipedes is they got 100 legs.
Yep, that's smart. That's smart.
But then that's when you still have to cut off all the legs.
Yeah, you have a God, can you imagine being the guy who's like
They're
working
gonna
in the
have to
back
do that
room,
with
cutting
like
all the legs off the
labor
centipedes?
and sweatshops is where they'll cut the legs off the centipedes. I can't imagine.
They keep cutting.
I think those are the kind of jobs when they're like, well, Americans won't take those jobs.
No, that's where all of us are gonna end up.
Are we
working
all
after
working at the bug-
civilization
at the bug
collapses.
factory?
Yeah, we're all gonna work at the bug factory.
You know what? That's gonna be fun, dude. That's gonna be like a sitcom.
You go work at the bug factory.
Well, all my
you come
friends
home
are
to your
gonna be
pod. You get a free bag
Yeah.
of crickets for your shift.
See, there was a pun I
I
didn't...
like how
You drink your filtered water from out of the sewer.
I like how the future is feeding me bugs and making me feel like a bug.
Yeah, exactly.
There was just a pun I didn't like for Baxter Stockwell. It's instead of calling him a scientist, it called him a flying tist.
That was pretty
I
good.
hated
That's
that.
clever.
That's exactly that kind of thing.
But I think he just doesn't like our bug conversation.
Yeah.
He knows he's on the menu.
Yeah.
They're calling them micro livestock.
Or is that really what they're fucking
Oh,
calling?
that's the actual name they're using.
That's
So
retarded.
that's what the WEF actually wants, like food, like worldwide food production to mostly be.
Well, they're starting. It looks like the fake meat sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it turned out to be even more unhealthy for you than like.
Yeah,
So we're gonna find out the bugs are more unhealthy
the most
too, probably.
processed thing you could possibly imagine to try to turn beans into meat.
Yeah.
Like how the amount of processing necessary to do that is insane. But so now it looks like they're gonna just probably do the lab grown meat, which I can probably live
Lab
with.
grown bug meat.
No, I mean well, they'll still be doing the bugs. They're for sure doing the bugs. That's
Well, the lab grown meat will be super expensive. Only rich people can have that.
Yeah.
You have to eat the bugs.
What about the lab-grown bugs?
I think they'll all just be lab grown bugs.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna be.
Well, you
grown
don't
in
think it would be
massive
cheaper to get like the
warehouses.
cockroaches out of people's apartments and just put them into burgers?
Dude, he's bleeding out. Are we gonna help
Those are his
him?
wings.
Well, that's how you can reintroduce serfdom.
Ooh!
Like, cause nobody owns
You're
enough
farming
space.
your cockroaches.
Yeah, nobody owns enough space to have a farm in their backyard to like pay for themselves, feed themselves, and give some to the government. But cockroaches, everybody could have a bunch of cockroaches in their house.
Yeah, that's genius.
Wow.
Hey, we finally assembled this weird testicle head.
There's only like 2 more levels, or 3 maybe.
Why'd we
like
assemble it just to fight it or whatever?
I don't think we were trying to assemble it.
We've been trying to stop it. We've been fucking up.
Oh.
Yeah, essentially, we could have not done any of what we've
you guys
done,
haven't
and
succeeded
the
at all.
same thing would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the plot.
Hey,
of
you haven't succeeded either.
Punk frogs.
Oh, okay, so they're not Battletoads.
Why was one named
Oh.
Rasputin, though?
I don't know, man.
So this game is
I guess.
this game.
Is there like a
We got some
Russian empress
dirigible?
frog that he was like fucking?
Yeah, we're in a dirigible.
So Tim, this game is kind of like Indiana Jones or Raiders of the Lost Ark, where Indiana Jones has no real impact.
Don't
on the
look at it,
entire
Raphael!
story.
Keep your eyes closed, no matter what happens, Raphael!
Hey, they finally figured out explosives.
So you guys,
dimensions
The
for it.
villain of this level's name is Bellerophon.
Alex, are you?
Like Alexander's horse?
Is that?
Oh yeah, that is. I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Are you looking forward to Indiana Jones 5? Oh,
And the
inevitable-
Destiny.
yeah.
Or you could say the inevitable phone call to life alert he has to make.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for him, man. I think that Harrison Ford is perfectly capable of starring in an action-adventure
Yeah.
movie.
Without breaking his body.
Yeah, and I also think he's only gotten more charismatic as
Let's
like
get soft.
He just sounds like a bulldog now.
and I don't know, he's just kind of worn down looking.
Yeah.
He has like,
Because he's almost dead.
he like, I don't know, he's just like, you see him a lot of the time, and he has a facial hair of like an alcoholic, just unkempt, and just like, I don't know, dude.
So do you think you could do a Blade Runner 3, like I did it for the money kind of sequel?
On the other hand, that would be a chance to like make him into like a cyborg or something, and then maybe he'd still be alive.
I think they should bring him back one more time for Star. Wow, let's say
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Didn't they already kill him off?
Yeah. And they still brought him back one more time after that.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
should keep doing it, dude. What people want is to see the things that
They already know.
and that they already like.
Can we get like a
They
more
don't
elderly
want any
Chewbacca?
character development whatsoever because it'll ruin why they like the character in the first place. They just like to see the character and be
Yeah.
reminded, hear a catchphrase. Like,
The thing is every time that Star Wars tries to have new characters, they suck too.
Yeah.
Almost universally.
I
what
do
about the
like.
time they introduced that original character, Jar Jar Binks?
Oh, that went great.
Yeah, everybody loved him. Oh shit.
I don't know. I mean, like Anakin Skywalker was the best.
Yeah,
Everybody lives.
Everybody wanted to know that Anakin.
I did it.
That Darth Vader used to be a whiny teenager who had like.
Had an obnoxious
mental
child.
break.
I mean, we all guessed it, you know, from the original,
yeah.
the original trilogy.
Didn't need to
Like
see
the
it.
fact that you're so cool in that Darth Vader suit is like, oh, he must be a whiny little bitch on this.
Yeah, I saw that space Nazi and was like,
Yeah.
he must have a really unintimidating
He
backstory.
must have
was
he
only
had
one
a
ball.
really happy childhood where he was like, yippee! And stuff
That's
like
like if somebody asked, like, if they were like, "Hey, we want to do a Hitler movie. What do you think we should do?" And they were like, "Oh, let's just like really focus on when he was
Yeah.
in kindergarten.
Let's focus on his finger paints and stuff like that.
really zero in on his childhood."
Yeah, how he liked dogs. He was a great dog lover.
Yeah, let's do a lot of scenes of Hitler painting. People love that.
Yeah.
And then we'll just throw in, like, about halfway through the movie, one of his angry rants against the Jews.
Yeah.
And we'll pretend that it's like a romantic scene.
Yeah. Well, that's like when
And we can take that
did
sand scene and just swap out the word sand.
So you don't remember that scene where Padme, like, fucks him for the first time? It's specifically after he goes on that genocidal, spree.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, Star Wars just
It's shit.
it
Hey,
can't.
it
It
is
just won't
truly
evolve. It refuses to evolve. Well, the only thing we ever really got was some of the games actually evolved. And, well, there was the books, which did some cool stuff, but then they don't all.
But nobody reads, though.
Unbelievably, I've heard that Andor show is
I have too, but
actually
even if
good,
it's that's
but-
part of why I've
I
actually
actually-
waited to watch it, because I'm so Star Wars out that I want to wait and then give it a fair chance.
Yeah,
Like, not
no.
of, like...
I
Yeah.
watched it because
Yeah.
my dad was watching it. So I started watching it when I was over there. I didn't want to watch any Star Wars stuff because Boba Fett tempted me.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
Boba Fett was so
Boba Fett made me very.
What did Boba Fett? Oh yeah, that's right. I
Just
forgot.
that how terrible
He
it
just
was.
sucked.
I mixed it up with
From the
Mandalorian
first-
for a second.
Oh
there.
yeah.
From the first episode, that shows about how Boba
But,
Fett gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's
even,
animals like 6 times throughout that like 8 episode run.
Yeah.
They keep getting beat up by Jawas.
He got beat up by Jawas.
But what about Andor?
oh, but watching it like, and it might be that my expectations were really lowered on Star Wars in general,
Which is
and I
all
wasn't,
true.
helps.
and I wasn't planning on watching it. I was just sitting there and he was watching it. But it has a cohesive plot.
No.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't believe you.
I don't know, man.
That's not allowed in
Yeah,
Star
there's
Wars.
cohesive plots. There's not a lot of. There's very
And
little
no Jar
fat-
Jar cameos?
No Jar Jar cameos. Very
Jar Jar's
little,
not the main character.
very little fat in the story.
Yeah.
George Lucas
Everybody
was there.
like,
Yeah, his full name's Andor Jar Jar, right?
That was a good joke.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, Alex just said, so Alex was like very little fat in the story. He was just like, so George Lucas
But no, it wasn't the most amazing story or anything. But they set out to tell a story, laid that.
You're not allowed to do
laid that
that.
out.
That's against the law.
laid it out, but not so obviously with like unlimited exposition, and then delivered on the story they promised to tell, which was more than
Right.
Star Wars has done in a very long
Well,
time.
it's funny that so few Star Wars movies actually have a cohesive narrative that even when they pull that off, it's like, wow, incredible. You know?
Yeah, no, it was really surprising to me when like by like the 3rd episode, I'm like, man, they are really sticking to like all of this stuff, and then like,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I do want to actually try watching that one at some point. And my hype for Star Wars could never get lower.
Right.
So.
yeah, and then, like I said, I mean, it's not like a revolutionary series. You're not gonna be like, oh, but it was a solid TV show. Like there wasn't really anything wrong with it.
Oh, sure.
So that's a lot more than Star Wars. I don't know, man. That's a lot more than Star Wars has managed to do.
Doing better than Star Trek.
Picard. I can't wait for the last season of that.
I'm psyched.
Yeah. I did.
I'm hoping it'll get like Gotham level stupid.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, man.
I mean, they kind of already do.
That's
How-
true.
How is Pennyworth or whatever?
I've never done
No, not Pennywise. That
the Alfred show.
the
Yeah, I know.
the-
Alfred
the-
Pennywise.
the-
Well, and remember that because they thought that people might not know for sure that it was related to Batman, so they changed the name of the show from Pennyworth to Pennyworth: the origins of Batman's butler.
I feel like
Now the full
I
title
didn't
of the
realize
show.
they added a
I
tag.
feel like they only changed the title as just like, how could we get the slightest of like ratings bump?
How could we make sure people see the word?
Well, it's on.
It's like Batman's really big and every other word's super small.
It's like it says, yeah, even Pennyworth is small. It's like Pennyworth, the story of Batman.
Is that Doctor Doom? Oh.
And they're like, wow, I want to watch the story of Batman.
Chrome Dome.
I mean, he basically just looks like a cyberpunk shredder.
He does, yeah.
So he's like Shredder but more badass.
Yeah. Except with the name Chrome Dome.
Yeah, that does not make
Well, at least it's not Chrome Domes. Oh shit, he goes like full Doom guy.
The
cool box fight.
Yeah, he is going.
that dome that you take the chrome off the tailpipe.
He could be called like Chrome Dick or something. I don't know.
Chrome balls.
Yeah.
Hey, get out of my chrome balls.
I'm just trying to avoid getting hit.
There you go.
Well, everybody did their fucking thing. I think.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do that all the time? Oh,
Well, because we can't.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has to have it also. So.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, that would be good.
Well, I have guys saying the same sad things that I say. Leave me to die, it's not worth it.
It sounds rational.
Yeah, it's a very upbeat stream.
Yeah.
That's the thoughts that everybody should have on Christmas, you know?
Yeah.
Leave me to die, it's not worth it.
We started it with Alex's funeral, and now we're in it with him.
That's the literal desired spirit.
Yeah.
That's the new Hippocratic oath in Canada, dude.
What, leave me to die?
Yeah, no, it is.
First, do no healing?
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
I don't know, man. The economy must be hurting up there.
Fuck it.
God damn.
That's the end of that.
That jump into the punch was pretty awesome.
You guys should be alright.
How many lives do we all have left now?
I have no idea. I can't read the UI.
One. Casey and Splinter have 2. Don has 3.
Oh, we're
you guys
we're
are
good.
fine.
We're good. I thought maybe we were
This game's
low.
pretty forgiving, to be honest.
Yeah.
And there is a harder difficulty, but I figured we could do the normal.
Yeah.
That's just what we usually do.
Yeah, we're not pro gamers.
Except for all the Souls games that you can't change the difficulty on.
Yep.
Granted, we do kind of cheat our way into those as much as possible.
Yeah, there are ways in which you can make it easier.
That's where those games kind of expect that sometimes.
Well, it's almost like they're built for there to be a cheese trick to it, and then it's like once you figure that out, then it's not even that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, not all the time. Sometimes it's hard even when you know exactly what to do.
Well, there's still a basic level of skills you gotta have for it.
Right. Well, like Sekiro, I mean, goddamn, man, that game put me through my phases. But like, that Cuphead, probably the two hardest things I think I've ever finished.
Yeah, Cuphead is nuts.
Yeah. The
I
boss
haven't
fight
fully
is
played
neat.
all the DLC that came with it, because there's a whole like 4th tile of bosses. But there are gnomes in one of the levels.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Alex has got to play that with you.
Yeah.
You do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you have to at least have to be there with me and Adam.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
have
you
fun
do.
with that, dude.
You get to see him beat a gnome, right? You like beating gnomes, Bob.
He does. He does like that. This is a novel idea, gnome funerals. So,
You think he'll catch on?
yeah.
Maybe. Like,
Damn, that took him.
In our hipster society, it could
yeah,
probably
dude,
catch on.
I don't know, man.
Are hipsters
And especially
really into
so many
gnomes?
people who love gnomes.
Hipsters probably
I do
like
feel
them.
like there's
just love
to
gnomes.
some extent the gnome thing is like some of it's ironic.
Yeah.
Is it?
I
Yeah.
think so.
No, it means that they're fucking their neighbors.
Well, that's also
Yeah.
something that I mean. That's what the garden gnome.
I'm
is.
just saying, did you know that?
Here, I'm gonna go to the stats. Oh, wait, you're
Well, I mean, I heard it from Alex. He's the expert.
No, Sage told me that.
Yeah,
I didn't even.
I
didn't
across
even
that
know
online.
that.
I had no idea, but it turned out that gnomes are the #1 way that swingers identify each other.
Why?
I don't know what they do. I guess they're little and friendly.
You want? I'm guessing you don't want a controller anymore, Tim.
You can have mine.
Most of that time.
You can have mine.
Oh, okay.
I could.
Okay, I just go to the map.
All right.
Also, now you're the one that's got
somebody
the...
like not knowing.
I'm in control.
Yeah, you got the player one.
Oh, God! Yeah, it's literally a more innocent time for you.
What's up?
Oh, if you don't know about the garden gnomes.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's like, yeah, Tim, you got some. I worry sometimes.
Oh, yeah. What have you been up to, Tim?
Yeah.
No, but like you
Fucking degenerates with the garden gnomes.
Yeah, you swinging?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you
Well,
know.
like, but like, you imagine neighbors getting like the wrong idea from that though, just being like overly friendly.
Just like a howdy,
and
neighbor.
you're just like, ah!
I see you like
You would
gnomes.
really hope
You
that would
ever
make
want to
my
see?
neighbors less of a bitch,
Yeah.
but
I
I'm
mean, I
never
guess
gonna be
if
able
that's
to
how
get
you have
over the
to do
lady that called the city on us because we had a log that we were cultivating mushrooms in.
How dare you?
Yeah, that's so against some sort of regulation.
Or having
Is that a fist plant? Oh,
grass that's too long because you're growing prairie grass.
Well, you shouldn't be growing no prairie grass. You
We
should be
did
growing
get-
that regulation astroturf.
We got our yard certified as like a wildlife habitat. So under like Minnesota ordinance, like they can't tell us not to have those certain aspects like trimmed lawns and shit. Because technically we're like a bird sanctuary and shit. Which
it sounds like your neighborhood was a bitch sanctuary to me.
Yeah, my neighbor really was. Like, I hated her so much that I was filling out paperwork like, yeah, fuck this bitch.
You get declared a sanctuary just to fuck with her.
Just like, yeah, city inspector, come out.
What the fuck is that?
It's a mutant pizza monster.
Oh, that's not
No,
really the best
the
thing
pizza's eating us.
Not really the best thing to threaten the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with.
No, they just eat them.
Why kill weed when you can smoke weed?
Die, pizza, die.
That is a very weird creature.
Do you think if we get enough bugs in the pizza that it'll become living pizzas?
Yeah, well, it will move.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What if
Right
it's like? What if we make a pizza out of like army ants? So it's like walking away while you're trying to eat it. Maybe it could eat you.
You know, if your food is walking away, I don't know. Something wrong is happening.
What's underdone to you?
Can you imagine going and paying for food at a restaurant and then getting up and leaving?
Well, that's why you don't pay for the restaurant food. You just gotta pick, what table you want. Just wait.
Yeah.
And eventually, fly pizza will make its way to you.
Well, no. Eventually, the patrons will get up.
And the pizza dime from Dash Attack.
What are these weird army men like things anyway?
I honestly have no idea.
I don't understand a lot of this, but
they're rockheads.
It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I think that's kind of par for the course.
Yeah, I mean, like, my knowledge of, like, the franchise is fairly surface level. Like, I know the 4 of them.
Yeah.
There's, like, all the playable characters, and then, like, a couple bad
Shredder,
guys.
probably.
Shredder. I know there are aliens. I know that's like up there.
Well, Shredder is an alien, isn't he?
Yeah, well, it depends on the version, because sometimes he's just a fucking psycho dude, samurai guy.
Well, I know in at
Other
least
times
like
he's
one
pink
cartoon, he was
monster.
like a weird little like alien head inside of a mech body, and they like take him to his home planet, and he
Yeah,
like stands
there's-
trial or something. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah. It is weird. It's very weird. Then there was that fly scientist, the flyentist.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's up with that.
That guy is... Yeah, I mean, that was just straight up a reference to the fly that was in the old cartoons. I do love that it's just shaking pizza in your face.
I got him. There you go.
That moment is like you were wiping your back.
Oh no.
Oh my god, shut up. Power out!
Who the fuck is saying that?
I don't know. That sounds like Donatello.
Okay.
I just can't believe that's his power-up phrase. Batter up, Scuzz Bucket.
I mean, what would your power-up phrase be?
I mean, it had to be
Not
palatable for young children, I guess. So. Scuzz Bucket could be real dirty, though.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
I got him.
It got me right.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck these 4 fucks.
Fucking 4 fucks.
Yeah, man. Where are all these weird, like, monkey skulls behind us? They look like cartoon skulls?
I think they're supposed to be like lizard creatures.
Oh. Who killed all the lizard people?
Uh,
Are you telling me that Foot Clan
not
is
the New
actually...
World Order, I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's one of us.
Yeah, he's from like another dimension. It's like your evil Justice League type thing.
Oh, okay. So is Shredder good in that universe? Is there like an entire Injustice universe based around the Ninja Turtles?
There's not an entire
Damn it.
Justice Ninja Turtles universe.
I want that.
Well, you make it.
I don't have any skills or talents.
Well, maybe if you pitch it to the studio, they'll like give you a consulting position.
All right.
Did you keep saying something about Wi-Fi?
I need to focus my Wi-Fi.
I need to focus my Wi-Fi.
I've had that problem.
That's not the best catchphrase.
Donatello plays a little video game for a couple seconds. That's his hot move.
It really picks me up.
A couple seconds of gameplay could not be that useful.
I've been dragged. I love the way they kind of bodacious stuff. Keanu Reeves back in the day sounded like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, are you telling me that Keanu Reeves is in this?
No, but Keanu Reeves definitely used to sound like a Ninja Turtle, like in his Bill and Ted days.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what my favorite thing about fucking Point Break is he's supposed to be this like football player, and now he's an FBI agent, right? Retired, or like he was football before, and then he became an FBI agent, and then they want him to go undercover as a surfer, and he looks at them. His character, that's this football player. It's you. Looks at his boss, and he goes, "You want me to pretend to be a surfer, bro? Nobody's gonna buy that, dude."
Okay, you want mine?
Oh, sure.
He's stronger than
Yeah, he's a big dog. You're the rat.
Oh.
Yeah, get back in your hole.
Gotta pay the troll to
Get to that boy's soul. Gotta pay the troll toll to get it.
God,
I've been listening to. They started it early this
Oh, I
year.
forgot about the
Yeah, their
commentary.
podcast.
No, it was a podcast.
Yeah, well, it's like a
Kind of.
commentary done as a podcast.
Kind of, because they also do a lot of episodes that aren't even tied to an episode of the show.
Oh, okay.
But the one that they did that was tied to the musical episode, who actually had Lin-Manuel Miranda on the podcast. Yeah, as a guest, and he apparently loves that episode of It's Always Sunny.
I mean, that's fair. It's a good episode.
Yeah.
But like you'd think that he would like, I don't know, but he actually thinks the songs are like really well written. Like,
Okay. I'll have to listen to that one.
it was pretty funny. Yeah, they bring him on like halfway through. They have like the guy that like wrote the music.
Maybe they should like co-write the soundtrack for the next Moana or whatever.
Moana.
Are they making another Moana?
I don't fucking know. It's Disney probably. They're gonna make a live action Moana probably.
They will definitely make a live.
Guillermo del Toro is
And I
gonna make a
hope it flops.
claymation Moana.
I do want to see that Guillermo del Toro claymation Pinocchio, though.
Ooh, yeah.
Tim said that was really good.
Yeah.
I thought it was like I was expecting a lot of things, but not what I got.
Is that probably the best Pinocchio thing they've ever done?
It's at the very least,
The best adaptation.
I think, yeah, like since like the fucking storybooks, because you have like every version of it tones down. Like
Right.
even
Yeah.
the originally
That's
published
typically the case for
version of
fairy
it
tales.
had to be toned down because like at the end of the fucking first one, like at the end of the story, Pinocchio is supposed to be hung like from a tree, and that's how he dies.
Yeah,
I thought of a different hung.
Hung is something else.
Pinocchio's supposed to be super hungry.
It's all that wood.
He's
you
just
know?
lying. He's just lying all the time. And dick's huge.
Well, you know what they say about guys with long noses.
True.
That they're pieces of shit. But okay, yeah, keep going.
Well, in the book, he in the original book, Jiminy Cricket gives him like one piece of advice, and Pinocchio fucking kills him. and then it's Jiminy Cricket's ghost that's with him for the rest of the story.
Yeah, is that in the Del Toro version?
That is not. Instead, Jiminy Cricket starts out as like I was here first, therefore Pinocchio's body belongs to me.
Oh,
Like an
creepy.
eldritch god or something?
Right.
No, he makes that petition to an eldritch god.
That's pretty cool.
It is not a traditional fairy. It is like a forest spirit that brings him back.
That sounds like some Del Toro thing.
Yeah.
And like she's sisters with like the person who handles death.
Oh, there's some more pagan shit now.
Yeah, so you get some pagan shit mixed in,
Pagan Cthulhu.
and it's placed in Mussolini's Italy.
Oh, right. I did remember hearing that.
Oh, that's cool.
And so, like, you have the first part of the movie, which takes place in the backdrop of World War One, and the second part takes place in the like the wind up to World War Two.
Oh, okay.
That feels like an old school Del Toro movie.
Yeah, it does.
Like Devil's Backbone or Pan's
Del
Labyrinth.
Toro was kind of nasty.
Yeah, he's a very much so about bringing the trauma of war to a child's lens.
Yeah.
So like something that looks like it's gonna be whimsical, and you're just like, all right, let's. Mussolini wants to see this wartime propaganda. Well, I guess we're gonna see him.
Right.
Because there are totally parts of Pan's Labyrinth that if you showed someone out of context, they would think it's like a cute little fairy tale movie. And then there's the part where where like the Spanish government that the Nazis helped win the Civil War of come into the village and start fucking executing people.
Is it musical at all, or is it like a straight
The execution?
film?
No, he means the Pinocchio movie. Is that a musical in any way?
Oh, it does have music in it. Yes, it does have like
So
a
it's
few
like the
musical
Sound of Music,
numbers.
but with Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good. I do. Because with Robert Pattinson, Batman or whatever, they've said that he's not going to be, the
Yeah,
Batman
James Gunn
of
said
the-
he's not going to be part of. Well, I mean, granted, if he was, he probably wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Well, that's true too.
But I do think that he's probably being truthful about that.
But at the same, so they're gonna have like one other principal Batman who is the Batman.
I wonder if they'll do something where like that version is like in other characters' movies,
But not in
solo
his own.
films.
That would make sense.
There's been so many Batman lately.
I know it sounds pretty ridiculous.
I can't
lately.
keep track of them all.
I know. So if they had like two main Batmans, it would be. I feel like that'd be more confusing than having
Like at the same time.
a few tertiary Batman. You know?
Really? That's your body you picked?
I mean, that's the
that's
little
your
pig
body.
thing is what it actually. That's the actual gas thing.
I don't know why he has a.
I don't know why they have the heads so fully removable like that. It
That
seems
dude
like
with
a
the
flaw.
testicle head?
Yeah, right.
I was really confused when we first saw that.
It was just the 80s, I guess.
It was a strange time. Men had
80s was
testicles
weird,
for
man.
heads,
Lots
and
of
tuning
testicles.
forks in their nuts.
I mean, it's you look at that design and you remember it at least. You know.
Well, I don't remember
I
these,
do
'cause I didn't
remember.
live them.
I just remember what testicles look like.
How could I forget?
It's a Jungian image.
Getting all fucking deep on us.
This is actually a Silent Hill monster. This robot.
Right.
The
I
ball
sometimes
sack
feel like he's-
represents your mind.
I feel like these bosses are sometimes just stand back, charge up your ultimate, run in, use your ultimate, run out, charge.
It would, on a harder difficulty, it would probably require a little more strategy. And also, if, like, say you're playing this alone.
Yeah, that would be kind of difficult. They needed to give him some more voice lines.
Yeah.
Crane.
No, Scuzz Bucket, dude.
Oh yeah, I don't know if any of them have like multiple taunts or if they each just have one.
Well, like,
I'm just getting
one of
tired
them
of
is
hearing
just
about
laughing. Even Master Splinter is just
Too much Scuzz in one bucket for me.
Yeah, you're not a fan of all that Scuzz?
No.
All that Scuzz inside that bucket.
Is that a new song?
No, it didn't.
I thought he was.
I wasn't really planning on it.
I thought he was doing more of like a musical thing, you know, like all that ass.
Who's got?
inside
Oh,
that
here,
cheese.
you give it to this guy, though.
Okay,
I think
here
this
you
is
go.
the end, isn't it?
Oh, is this
Oh, is this the final fight?
Yeah,
Basically.
I think this is
No,
it.
you did. All right.
Yeah, I think this is the end.
I mean, I'm not going to be any more
Pretty close.
effectual than anyone else here, so.
Yeah, same here. Okay, who am I? I'm Casey.
Oh, is this one of those Vanilla Ice songs?
Yeah, it is Vanilla Ice, isn't it?
Is it? I don't think
I got him.
I bet they didn't actually.
I got him. You
Vanilla
go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Fisher.
Oh, fuck.
No, under, what's it called? Ice Ice Baby took
The
the
beat from Under Pressure
Yeah.
by Queen.
God damn it, let me
which
heal.
I mean, all rap songs, or not all, but almost all rap songs are based on samples of older songs. So the fact that people came so hard at that song specifically is like, that's just what rap music is. Like,
Yeah, but nobody likes Vanilla Ice.
no, I didn't like it. It's just when people said that, when people were like, "Oh, this is an outrage," they like did that. And it was like, oh,
Yeah, he's tough.
so,
Yeah, this
rap
is an
music
actual
played.
fight.
Oh, damn.
We can't just button mash our way through this one, I feel like.
You're gonna say butt fuck our way through.
Hell, that too.
I've never had a problem I couldn't butt fuck my way out.
Wow, we're
Like, oh, fuck, I can't do anything.
wow. It's like we should have actually been trying the rest
Yeah,
of
we
the
should have
game.
learned how this
Yeah,
game
some
works.
technique or something. Would it be helpful?
Okay, I finally got someone.
Yeah, I know.
Right, I need-
Circle is attack, you say?
You can do some attacks if you combine a circle with square. You get like a sliding kind of slide tackle.
Combos, you
type
say?
thing.
That sounds very,
Slide in there.
I don't know what about combos.
The only combos I want are the
I'll
ones
heal.
that Taco Bell.
Fucking Shredder with his Dr. Doom electric power.
Yeah, fucking rip off.
Stop being so doomful, dude. I've had it with your shit, man. Oh, I'm the only one left alive, and I don't have time to bring anyone back.
Oh
Oh shit.
no! This sucks.
Oh,
We got him over halfway down. We might be able to
I
pull
think
it
he's
off.
got us over
I
halfway
just
down.
realized we're the ones getting butt fucked.
We were getting
We were getting butt fucked all along.
Turns out he's got fucked by the friends you made along the way.
Oh shit.
Come on. Oh, we're so close.
No,
No, not this
man.
crap
I
again.
don't like when he's three of them.
But the one getting
Yeah,
butt
that's three
fucked
dicks
was
and one
me.
ass. That doesn't work.
Hey, you could try.
Yeah, you just need more gumption.
Gumption.
That's good.
I like gumption.
And guys with thin hips.
Longest hit streak.
I guess if one person's talking, maybe you can fit the other two in, you know?
Wait, how do you? What?
Did I just blow your mind?
When you're dogging, dude dicks are tied up, dude. Like
They could make
Like
like,
in a
a T. They could make like a T section, you know?
crossbar on a sword. Like, how's that getting in there, dude?
Just like one. I don't want to try go into graphic.
Wait till we're off the stream, but you'll explain.
Yeah, this is very confusing.
Now this is that is one last.
Okay.
Alright, somebody has to press
16
X.
is the final.
Oh,
Alright.
okay, I guess it wasn't me this time.
The last of the last. Okay,
You
so wait,
went back.
I went through the so we're back on Earth.
Yeah,
Okay,
right,
I
back to
gotcha. Okay.
Exactly.
Wrath
of the
Lady. Times Square.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, Owen Wilson.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Good choice, Crane.
That's delightful.
Liberty no more.
That's pretty good.
So we probably fall off the edge, right?
Alright, see that blast some type of supernova sound wave out, so watch out for that.
No.
Ah, I tried.
God.
I don't think you can fall off the edge, actually.
Really?
Yeah, you can just hang out in this corner and not take any damage and just do what I've been doing.
This is ridiculous.
I like this.
Ridiculous, the final bosses.
Come back over here, huh?
Oh, and then there are some guys, too. Hello, dog.
I was about to say, you think those ninjas that were stopping things are we the baddies? But, you know, they are robots.
Come back over here,
The
Crane.
ninjas?
Yeah, they're all robots.
Are they?
Yeah,
The
so
ninjas?
when they die, they, like, the little electrical goes around them and they...
Well, they might have just been
apart.
tasered.
So, like, next time you kill a ninja, lock it with a break in. So they just,
Life advice for tonight. Next time you kill a ninja.
just make sure that it's an actual
PSA.
ninja, not a robot.
There was that, like that 2000s TMNT cartoon where Shredder was a Krang secretly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I brought that up earlier.
Oh,
Yeah, he was like another one, not Crane specifically, but
yeah,
yeah.
A brain thing.
yeah.
That's Kang the Conqueror. Wrong cartoon.
It's an amalgam of both.
I like the Amalgamverse characters. I like those ones.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta read more of those. Biographies, I'm sure, at some point.
I think we read through mostly all of them, but
Well, maybe then just the shitty, like, weird rabbit hole of characters
Oh, yeah.
that are actually at each
oh
company.
yeah, we can do the D-list carrot type characters.
There we go. That wasn't too
The
bad.
Statue of Tyranny was
That
easier
was
than the
easy.
This
Shredder.
might be a
I
two-page
took almost
Like a
no
two-part
damage
fight,
and
though?
didn't die once during that fight by just sitting in that corner and stabbing it.
Blind
So
spot.
definitely a multi-part fight, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
This
there's
asshole
the actual
again.
final boss.
why does he have lightning powers again? Oh,
I
he's
have
different.
He's
no
Dr.
idea.
Doom.
It's the secret to use.
He just turns into Dr. Doom now. Oh, it's that from the fucking movie. Yeah, Super Shredder.
He looks more anime now.
Super Shredder!
Ninja Turtles isn't far off from being anime to begin with.
Yeah.
That's true.
Did you want to supersize that shred?
Do you think Super Shredder has a Super Soaker?
I hope so.
In his hands.
Because he teased a lot?
yeah.
Yeah, he's really pissing his pants all the time.
Okay, I got you.
Well, why do you think he's evil? It's because he wets the bed all the
He's
time.
a squirter.
A lot of serial
Squirter.
That is a sign. That is a sign of a serial
Well, are you
killer,
telling me
man.
that Shredder has an OnlyFans?
Yes.
The only shred.
Obviously.
Wait, this man was Shredder the whole time?
Piss man.
Good old piss man.
Oh my god.
So he's basically,
The possibilities.
Uh,
I think he's only vulnerable when he stops moving, like falls.
I'm trying.
Come on, you lady. God damn it, dude. I'm waiting so that I can go die again.
I know. Us dying is the exciting part of the game.
Yeah, you gotta wait for him to do that like burst of energy.
Yeah.
And so then we can get punched in the face.
No, because then he falls over. He's invincible otherwise. You gotta wait for basically just dodge until he falls down. That dude.
Scudfoot.
Oh yeah, Scudbucket. I'd already forgotten.
Yeah, get your lore straight, Tim.
Yeah, 2 girls, 1 scud bucket, dude.
Oh my god.
I could live my entire life without that.
What, without Scudbucket? Oh, yeah.
But would it have been as fruitful a life?
Yeah.
It was gonna make me really appreciate everything that isn't that.
Right.
That's right, man. That's what I'm here for.
You gotta appreciate your Scuzz bucket.
Scuzz is always scuzziest before the bucket.
So
The bucket is always scuzziest just before you're done.
So say Batman.
God, healing is like impossible on this level.
Oh yeah, I got something.
There's always more Scuzz in the bucket on the other side.
What is Scuzz?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what Scuzz is supposed to be.
I don't know, but it comes in a bucket.
yeah.
Scuzz is always bucketed before the dawn. Wait, no, the Scuzz is...
You think it's
Oh,
like
shit.
tree sap?
That's new.
Yeah. Scuzz is like tree sap. No matter how hard you walk.
I think Scuzz is at least as thick as tree sap.
It gets everywhere.
Do you think all this brainstorming on Scuzz bucket quotes is how Christopher Nolan wrote that line in The Dark Knight about it's always darkest before dawn?
You think that's how it happened?
I think they told him it'd just be too cool if he used the word Scuzz bucket in a Batman movie, so they had to tone it down.
Oh, he does a whole little dance leading up to that.
He does.
I'm hiding
Yeah, he's got
behind.
some sick moves.
Let me in the short
Yeah,
bus. I'm scared.
I love that they have Super
Magic
Shredder.
school bus, save us.
But isn't Super Shredder only in fucking that movie? That's
That's the only time I've ever seen that. So, I mean, it could be in one of those cartoons, but there's so many of them.
yeah.
Super Shredders, cheddar.
Okay, I think my
Did you say super shredder is better with cheddar?
Super shredded cheddar.
This is Super Shredders, cheddar shredders.
Okay, that's pretty good. I like that.
Shredded cheese.
Oh shit, I still have a life left. I thought I was out.
fuck.
I mean, I'm still out, just gonna take slightly longer.
Someone save me.
I'm working on it. Alright, if you got him, then...
Yeah, I got him. Alright. Everybody's gotta get Alex at some point.
Oh no! This is bad.
Or destroy all of them.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
it's
gonna
like in
be...
Hades, kind of.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad. I thought we were fucked.
I don't know.
I mean, we've
man.
been fucked this whole time, but yeah.
Yeah, but now we might be able to fuck him back.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to fuck him back?
No, not with all those pointy things on.
I don't know, I mean... Some people are into that.
And that was a lot. That was
You gotta hold on to him, dude.
That's like the bar from a lion.
Yeah.
He's like a cat?
Yeah. Predator is canonically feline.
Is he?
And then we're getting them.
Oh, shit.
He's like that tiger. dude
He's a
from-
Thundercat. Yeah,
Joe
he's
Exotic.
Lion-O, dude.
Oh, shit.
I can't kill you.
They don't even bother.
Have you hit him even once, Alex? Like,
What? Yeah, I did plenty of damage. That's why I keep dying, because it
Oh,
just run in there. But I don't know what
all
else
at
to
the same
do.
time.
Oh, shit. Did we get them all?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, so close. So close.
Damn. Ah. Where am I?
Purgatory.
If Shredder wasn't in my face and I could see where I was, that would be great.
Don't
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
kill
need
him,
you to
dude.
get out of
Yeah.
Shredder's face on Saturday.
What's happening? Is he turning into a
the Hulk
crawfish?
or something.
He's dead.
Oh,
Or well, you know, as dead as you're gonna get.
dead as a doornail.
Yeah.
Nah, he explodes like a nuclear missile and
Wow, Link, Jesus.
levels all of New York.
Radical.
Yeah, you're crazy, huh?
Just knocking shit over.
We did it. We saved the city.
And there we go. That's it.
That was fun.
That was
dude.
easy.
Like I said, less than 2.5 hours.
Relatively speaking.
That's the best Christmas I've ever had.
Yeah, that was fun.
Normally, it's just me playing on the stream, so
How?
get everybody actually honest.
Yeah. Battletoads? Punk Frog?
Oh, they were
I
the
really
punk
thought they were
frogs.
Battletoads.
Oh, come on.
Well, they got the credit for everything.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Oh,
they-
that's the rival. That's the rival gang of.
Oh.
Amphibian.
So now we cut off Rasputin's dick.
Oh, that's the next game is Revenge.
Yeah.
TMNT cutting off Rasputin's dick.
Make sure you pickle it. So.
Yep, gotta keep it in the jar.
Put it in a penis museum in
pizza
Iceland.
forever.
How is Casey Jones eating pizza through that?
With great difficulty. I think he just kind of sucks the cheese off.
Cheese vacuum.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
That was cool. That was awesome.
That was nice.
That was fun.
Straight out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Merry Christmas.
Merry
Party.
Christmas,
Penis.
My poops. My poops.
What are you? Are you
think we all
doing
got-
that fucking?
That toy commercial? Yeah.
Yeah, you did that fucking horrifying.
That my poopy unicorn or whatever.
Oh no!
Yeah, the unicorn that poops.
I just like
Have you
that.
seen that?
Yeah.
Have you seen the My Humps poopy
My lumps.
unicorn?
No, it's just my lump.
Oh yeah, My Lumps, right.
My lovely lady.
Right.
I need that one
Oh,
specifically.
okay.
Seen that kid's toy that you're supposed to just feed it plastic bricks and then it comes out the back like poop. But this is like
A lot of the toys
fucking
poop
60s.
now, dude.
Yeah, it's not just people.
I gotta finish the story on the
So the kids would get their hair by it, and because it was just an automated sensor that whenever something was in the mouth, it would have these rollers that push things back.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
Like
it would
rip their
tear
scalp
chunks.
off.
Yeah, it would tear chunks out of these kids' heads.
And then dip them out on the floor.
And like, or they
This is what I think of your scalp.
fixed in front of the doll's mouth, the ever-devouring maw of this doll.
Yeah, that's like
That's a
some
horror movie, right?
That's
That's a horror
like
movie.
Evil
First.
Dead type, like.
That's kind of a badass toy. I'm not gonna lie.
toys
Gotta
are
love
shit.
the 60s.